Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da. Yo, what up, though, people? I'd like to welcome you back to the Keep the C Note podcast. I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, I got my regular
Vito.
And to the left of me, we got 28th Street in the building, people.
Yeah.
Let's pray that I make out of this drink with my sanity. I hope they don't go left like Vito. But state your name.
This is Kyle.
What up, though, Kyle? Who else we got? Dallas Cowboy fan in the building. Okay.
I come for business.
Yeah, dog. All right, then. Well,
Big Mike in the building.
We gonna get right to business then, right? Shout out Tone, our co-host Tone. He said, listen, Eminem lapped Jay on the Renegade joint. He said, y'all need to give us a topic where y'all do 5 songs where the feature lapped the artist whose song it was. So that's what we gonna get y'all. Vito, we got guests in the building, Vito. You go left and hold it down. Let's see if they grind you up or not. Yeah, because I know it's biased if they don't grind you up, because I know you ready to go.
One person can grind me up, and that's me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this Jones. I didn't really have in those particular order. It's just I'm gonna just throw them out there. Fab on Uptown Vibes. He ran down on Meek Mills.
Okay. I give you that too.
Mace on Niggas and Start or something. Mace flamed everybody on that joint.
I think X had the best verse on
Really?
No, Mace flamed them.
X.
I even had to listen to it again today on the way up here.
Okay.
Drake on Aston Martin Music. He flamed Raw so bad they took his joint off.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scarface flamed Mac on Mac and Brad.
You think so?
Really?
Yeah, listen, I listened to that shit again because I was thinking like, hold on, let me go back and listen. And you really listen? Beans be killing that shit. By Scarface, he on a whole nother level.
I don't know, but I gotta check that out right there.
And my last one is for my man to the right of me, my man Horse. Flame Nas on Uchiwali.
Uchiwali was a nice song.
Yes, it was. Nas was on it, so it's Nas song.
Uchiwali was a Braveheart song.
Nas is Braveheart, right?
No, they added.
Horsey Husky, Honey Musty.
Okay.
I do not. Hold on. Let me get it. I do not go with him on that one.
Listen. That became famous when Jay said it.
Yeah,
Jay made Horse famous. Like nobody ain't say that before.
No, they did.
You know what I mean?
That just was for you.
Yeah, shout
That
out
was for you and Tone.
Shout out to that. So you ain't gonna throw Renegade in there? No,
because Renegade, I feel like Eminem did do better on that joint, but I didn't do Renegade because I feel like everybody was gonna do Renegade.
Okay.
I ain't do Renegade.
Who you got, Kyle?
I got 5. I got Big Sean on Meek Mill song Burn.
Okay.
I think Big Sean got out on Meek on that.
Okay.
And then I got Drake on Stay Scheming. That's a Drake song. I don't even Ross and French Montana. They can.
He said she used to sow the nuggets.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I got Hove on Blackout.
Okay.
Then I got Beans on Guess Who's Back with Scarface and Hove.
Okay.
And my last one, I had Hove over Rick Ross on Maybach Music, the first one.
Oh, let me get my honorable mention. Little Kim over both niggas from Mobb Deep on that.
Hater alert.
What? That's the truth. Little Kim, them boys. No, matter of fact, what's the name? Verse was fire too. Havoc.
Hold on. Say your Jones one more time, because I wanted to ask you on one of them real quick.
I had Big Sean over Meek on
right,
Burn.
Not that one.
Drake over Ross. And
not that one.
Hove on Blackout.
Yeah. Is Blackout? That's DMX song,
DMX
right?
song.
Ain't that the song where Kiss Me Like I Used to Have Bad
Kiss
Luck?
First.
I don't know.
So what the whole verse is that?
Hove is
when you jump through the top.
Ghetto nigga pitting up Will Smith.
Yeah, he did. He did kill that one.
Niggas is hot heads and the bullets is me seeking.
Yeah, he killed that.
Hove snapped on that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to that.
And then I will mention, you want to go for the ladies. I give you Nicki on Monster. I think she flamed.
Yeah.
I think Nicki.
How you gonna steal mine?
And she flamed Roger that. With
Tiger
and Wayne.
And Wayne, yeah.
Cash Money, okay.
He took my.
It's cool.
I didn't think nobody was gonna come up with Monster.
Well, Monster,
because you know, Monster, that was a leaked song that was supposed to come out that didn't come out because of the video got leaked.
Okay.
So Monster is like a song most people don't really pay attention to. Now I'm gonna give y'all my 5. Now my 5 is a little bit different.
He gonna go left.
Cause I didn't know when we said featured songs, we was talking about one individual compared to another individual.
right?
So I looked at it as who just killed the feature that wasn't their song.
Okay,
All right. So my first one was Jay-Z and Mace, Cheat on You.
okay.
I think Jay-Z had a way better verse on Cheat on You than Mace and Lil C's. So I'm gonna take y'all back on that one.
My verse is better than Lil C's.
I give you that.
I give you that too.
Yeah.
I give you that too.
I give you that.
Then I had Lil Wayne on DJ Khaled joint.
We taking over.
Be taking over.
Okay.
To me,
Wayne went last.
Wayne went
He did.
totally dumb.
Yeah.
Be taking over.
Yeah.
Totally dumb. Like I didn't think Wayne had that in him with that lineup that was on there.
You know, he went stupid on that joint.
Yeah.
My next one was Jay-Z and Ross, Maybach Music.
The first.
Okay.
The first one.
The first one.
I think that whole Paul McCartney, Black Seats, White Pipe, that thing.
Yeah, whole ran down on that joint.
He destroyed that.
He ran all the way down.
Then I had the Nicki on the Monster.
Yeah.
To me, hands down, she
Right.
and I had to look at a female who did a female that killed it. Cause I really was gonna go with Remy Ma on
What?
What's your name?
Lean Back?
Yeah. I think she had a crazy verse on Lean Back.
I got a female for y'all when I do my list. The flame.
When he said Lil Kim, that's when he was like, I'm gonna give one to the ladies.
Now, my last one, Touch a Remix, DMX.
DMX, Touch a Remix. That's a good, John.
I know. That's the one I was doing.
I know the song. I don't remember that verse.
I did because there was so many songs, and I usually go old school. I did 2 5, so I did a new school 5 and an old school 5. My number 5 new school, I had Drake on Ross, Aston Martin music. One time I had a cookout and played the song, and Drake verse didn't come on, and motherfucker snapped out at the cookout. And it's not even his
does
song.
anybody know why they took him off that song?
Probably.
Why they took Drake off?
I don't know.
I don't know, but you know that's an actual Drake song. Like that song is called Paris Morton Music. That came out way before, like that came out when Drake probably like 3-4 years into Drake's career. That was on YouTube. It was a YouTube song called Paris Morton Music.
See, now I can talk music with Kyle. It seems like Kyle knows more than singles.
No.
I'm a music
He's
guy.
a Drake guy.
No, I'm a music
Let's go ahead.
Okay.
No. He is the ultimate Drake guy. So anything that has to do with Drake, he's going Drake and Hope. He's going to give you those two. That's it.
But that was a Drake song, and Drake gave it to Ross. So that's probably, I don't know. That's probably why they took him off. The same way with I'm on One. I'm on One was a Drake song.
Yeah.
He gave it to Khaled, but I ain't mean to cut you off.
All right, before Vito got here, I told y'all Kanye. I think he ran Jay on Run This Town.
I'll give you that.
Number.
You don't think so?
Yes,
Nah,
he did.
he did.
Yes, he did. Number 3, I'm gonna give you a song that Nicki ran Drake on. Up All Night.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
She ran Drake
That's
on
a
that
good
joint.
one.
Number 2, everybody talk about, shout out Tone because you wanted us to do this because you thought M ran Jay. How about I think Wayne ran Eminem on No Love? That No Love joint, he ran the shit out
Hold
of
on,
him.
you said
Wayne, that No Love is Eminem's
song.
Wayne ran that shit.
I think
Go listen to it.
I think M got him on that, and I think Wayne got him on the other joint.
No, I think
Drop the
Wayne.
World.
I think M got him on Drop the World.
I think it's the other way around. Cause I No Love, I had that, but then I was like, nah, I think.
Nah, he fucked him over on that joint, bro. And my number 1 on the newer joints was like you said. Well, I think a couple of y'all said "Stay Scheming."
Yeah.
That really is Drake's song. Even if, you know what I mean. I don't even listen to French verse.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? I had the Drake verse. So the old school niggas, I had the Mace at 5 running. The niggas done started something.
Y'all think he had a better verse than X?
Yeah.
X versus 5, but just go when you leave, go back and listen to Mace.
Here go one that Vito probably like. My number 4 on the old school joint, I think AZ ran Nas on Life's a Bitch. and then you die.
You know what's crazy? When I first heard that, I thought they was the same person on that song.
I think A ran him on that joint. My number 3. You can name anybody on Banned from TV. They ran Nori. Everybody.
I think Pun had the best verse on Baby TV.
Really?
No, I think Kiss did. I mean, not Kiss Styles.
Kiss and Styles was back.
See,
in
I
that.
had that. I had that, but the only reason why I took them off because they were going back and you know what I'm
But
saying.
you know why I put Styles? Because Styles was coming at somebody on that song.
He was coming at somebody on that song.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
My number 2 is I had a debate with Vito, and I told Vito on the show that Verbal Intercourse was the best song on Raekwon John. He like, nah. I'm like, that's the song with Nas on it. A couple weeks later, he sent me a message. He like, this the best song on the Purple Tape. It was Verbal Intercourse
was the best song, and you was all lit.
My number
about some other shit.
My number 1 was also Nas on Main Source Live at the Barbecue. That song, Spark Demon. That's my 5 old school.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Any debates?
Nah. Only thing is that X and Mace.
You gotta go check that out, man.
X.
That was when Mace, I think, was still Murder Mace, though.
No, he was, but X closed that joint out.
He did.
No, he closed it out good, but
And that's why it's more memorable because he closed it out and it was long. His verse was long as shit.
That's the only one I ain't gonna get y'all is that one. That's it.
all right. So I wanted to ask y'all then, a old school rapper. It don't even gotta be from today. It could have been back when Rakim and them was trying to jump on songs with niggas. But give me one old school rapper that shouldn't have jumped on the track with the newer guy.
Let me think on that.
You're going to come back to me on that because
I'ma say, and Vito gonna say I'm a hater, but I'ma say Jay should have not jumped on "Don't Kill My Vibe" with Kendrick Lamar.
I agree with that.
He smoked that guy on that joint.
I agree with that.
See, but when it comes to Jay and the younger guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, I don't think Jay gives them what Jay does.
No, he trying to shine.
Now, don't get me wrong. In that sense, like even when Jay did Maybach Music, Jay just so witty it came off nice because of the few lines he had. But he didn't give Ross his best. I don't think Jay ever gives, unless you from his immediate camp, like a Ye or somebody like that. Yeah. You're not getting that.
What I'm saying is, when you go back, when Jordan played for the Wizards, niggas was trying to give him 50. So I don't give a fuck if Jay is not giving his all or not. If he getting on the track with these young boys and they smoking him, he shouldn't get on the track if he not gonna get it.
Just like I told you earlier with the Renegade situation, it's easy to say that if I give you my verse and then you go back and redo yours.
But see, me personally, I never hold that. I'm not huge on that Renegade. This is
me neither.
I'm not huge on that because I'm not a huge Eminem guy. To me personally, if we talking M, I'm going to keep it a real shit. If we talking M lapping niggas, he lapped 50 Cent on both of them songs on Get Rich or Die Trying. More than I would say he lapped Jay on Renegade. Me personally.
What I'm saying is,
I just think M overrated to me.
If you got a Jay-Z out there on the court with you, right? And he looking at you as, who is he?
Right.
I'm not going to put my umph into my fadeaway. I'm gonna give you a little brother, turn around, a little later.
But them niggas is putting their umph into it.
But that's what I think. I think Hov go when it's somebody that can rap. If it's like Kendrick can rap, so I feel like if it's somebody like that, Hov will go. Like, if it's somebody like when he was.
But you can tell when he's featured on the song when he going hard.
Like,
a lot
for example,
of songs he just
listen.
He be bullshit.
Listen to a Kendrick song, right? When he rapping, then go listen to a Jay Electronica, who he really messed with.
Right.
When he with Jay Electronica, Jay giving you everything. For example, when he with Beans in them, you gonna get real Hov. You gonna get that street.
Yeah, but
what you need.
But I think,
Mike, I don't want to confuse this because he ain't been with Beans in how many years? That's you still giving him credit for Chicago Bulls.
That's
days.
prime. That's his prime.
Yeah, that's his prime.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, we'll take that consideration. He no longer in his prime. He got so much shit out. He done ran out of shit. He done ran out of more shit to say that these niggas is saying.
I understand that. I give you that.
My question is, you gotta actually like the whole Eminem and Jay thing. At that time, you can say M was on Jay level. So I could get why the Renegade thing is important. At this point in time, Jay so far removed with the younger crowd that even when he jump on it, you can't say he corny. It's just the youngest gonna go extra hard to try to even impress him. You're not if
Yeah, I mean, I
When he
get
doing
that,
something
but
with
what
J.
I'm
Cole.
saying, like Kyle just said, Kendrick is not one of these new guys.
yeah,
This bubble. Kendrick can rap,
So, all right,
like
so-
he can rap.
so let me ask
like
you this.
Jay know that.
Drake new song that just came out. What Jay verse was on that? Because to me, Jay had the best verse on that.
What song?
On Drake new album.
When he Drake only sing on that, John.
No,
though.
his
Who
new
he
album, Jay. When he said
can't
y'all
remember that song.
trying to kill me, y'all
Yeah.
and y'all still want me to be y'all still want to be friends with me.
Oh no, Jay had the best verse on that.
Jay,
But
right?
do Drake rap on that, John?
Yeah, he do.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
but look what Jay does when he get in the
I
room with
thought-
somebody like that. Now I'm gonna give you what I need to give you.
I still think when he get in there with like if it's Cole, Drake, Kendrick,
Not
somebody-
that Kendrick, not Kill My Vibe Kendrick. I
No,
don't.
that was prime Kendrick. That was
Kendrick
Bro, he
young.
wouldn't have jumped on that, John.
Yes, he
if
will.
No, he wouldn't have.
That's
bro.
what if he
Hold
said
on, hold on.
upcoming.
You got Jay fucked up. Where you think Drake got his blueprint from? Jay jumps on young nigga songs who are the shit to keep himself still relevant at the time. So he ain't doing it just
No, what I'm saying is Jay wouldn't have jumped on that, John, if he didn't think Kendrick wasn't
Yes, he
there
would. You
yet.
gotta-
If he didn't think Kendrick was if he thought Kendrick was a nobody with that song, he wouldn't have jumped
Yeah,
on
but
that.
you gotta
John, bro.
realize- No, but you also got to realize what that song was. What that song was at that time. It was the remix plus look who produced that song. So it's nothing to get those favors to get on this song.
I understand all the politics and the favors and this, that. What I'm saying is, if you wasn't gonna come 100%, then you shouldn't have jumped on that track with that man. Cause that man didn't come to play on that track.
See, but it's hard for me to say somebody outran a person like Jay. That's like saying somebody outplayed Mike. It's hard to sit there and say if Mike's sitting there going half-ass and you going hard.
Okay, well I do you one better, right? I do you one better. You say he go hard, pause, with his camp, right?
Yeah,
But Ye did run him on Run This Town, right?
I give you that. Yeah.
No, he did not.
Hov
I
had
think
two verses,
I think
and I don't think it was better than
No.
Now that I think about it, no, I give you that.
No.
What Jay say?
That's just like
No.
The best thing Ye said is, you think what
What did
about
Jay-
the RAV4 shit?
What did
Fuck
Jay
you got
say?
RAV4, push your RAV4.
RAV4?
That's the best line.
What did Jay? What was
Yeah,
Jay
you
best
right.
line? Hold on. What was Jay best line?
Yo. that right there is better than anything.
No,
fucking
yeah, you ran that
Ye
joke.
said
I
on
give you
that
that.
joke. Come
I
on,
give
man.
Action.
Yeah, I give you that. Yeah, he ran that joint.
All right, so y'all hoop, right? Let me ask y'all this. Oh, y'all want to say something else?
No, I was trying to think of something, but I can't think of anybody. I can't think.
Y'all hoop, right?
oh, I got one.
Okay.
I got an old nigga that any song he gets on with these young niggas, and he's still getting on song with young niggas.
Who?
He need to stop. Birdman.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care
Yeah,
what
yeah.
song you
Birdman don't need to get on the song
He
with
just did a whole
nobody.
album with Young Boy, NBA Young Boy.
Yeah.
He did a whole album with it.
Yeah, no.
Anything that you gonna respect me?
Yeah,
cool on
yeah,
Birdman.
he need to stop. I give you that.
yeah. I can agree with that.
Because I even
agree
take Puff over Birdman right now. I'll tell you that now.
with that. Yeah, I take Puff to Puff Rhythm. So y'all played ball. Y'all played under the whistle, right?
Yes.
High school, college, anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. I played high school JV.
Okay. Okay. So I had this debate, and Vito know the debate. I wanted to ask y'all because we had some people play high school ball, and they think if you didn't play high school ball, regardless of your situation, you didn't go to school, your grades was.
Do you want to? Is this referring to the guy, to your neighbor? Do you
Yeah,
want to say
yeah.
him? Because my man know him.
Who? Okay, yeah, we can say. Okay, so I had a conversation with a brother by the name of Levi, Mansion team with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Played Mansion with you, right? So I was
No, he didn't play with me, but he was before me.
Oh, he was before you.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
before me.
All right. So I was telling him one day, like my man Vito, when we was in high school, this, that, and the third, because we was in play, he was nice. He was like, Vito wasn't nice, this, that. And so in his mind, the way he looks at it is,
I see where you going.
if you didn't play high school basketball because he played for Mansion, he said if you didn't play high school basketball, you couldn't have been nice. And I'm trying to say,
I can stop that right now. And when you talk to Levi, just ask Levi who Jack Wesby is. Because Levi can't hold Jack Wesby shoestring. And
Right.
Jack never played high school ball
He
or
told
college ball.
this nigga about Jack.
So-
In the
No,
same
no.
sentence.
No, that's where his whole thing was. Vito, I know Vito. He from Jack and them hood, and he like Jack and them was not. But I didn't know Jack didn't play basketball.
So again, and just because you play high school ball
Don't mean you nice.
don't mean you nice either.
Right. Because my whole argument was everybody can't make grades. Everybody don't go to school all the time. Because me
No,
and
no,
Vito,
no, that don't
me,
mean nothing.
Yeah, no, me and Vito played ball in a placement. What I'm saying is, me and Vito played ball in a placement. After I left Vito and I went back to high school, I could have made my high school team, but my grades was never good
Let's be
enough.
clear here. There's not a high school player that if you're good enough, you can't not play. The coach is gonna make sure you play. They're gonna make sure you play. I didn't go to class,
Okay.
I give you
so
that.
understand that. If you
So you
play
don't
ball,
think the school matters?
No,
School definitely matters.
no,
What,
no,
what you mean?
The school you go to.
no. If you're a player, they gonna make you play.
Because listen, I ain't gonna. I went
matter.
to FLC. It was somebody that played on one. I ain't gonna say the name, but they played on the team, and
Right.
they ain't never come to school. They just played.
But they was nice as shit.
Yeah, and they came on. They came on game days. Like they ain't
Yeah, no. Don't get me
like
wrong.
no class.
If you go to a predominant
Private. If you go to
school,
a private or Catholic school, that shit gonna matter.
No. See, that's a good. No, not even in Catholic school. It literally, I literally had friends who would play football in public school,
Right.
right? Transfer over the day before the season start.
Right.
Transfer to Roman Catholic, play basketball. He wasn't there for nothing.
Right.
And then while he's there, he's not going to school. But it's because how nice he is.
Right.
Now, he lives in Jersey doing this. And coming over, driving every day.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
So it
then.
don't matter what school you, if you're
So-
nice,
so-
they gonna play you.
So why didn't Jack play? Was it he didn't go to school like
No,
other
he
people?
had other obligations.
Right, that's what I'm saying, because that's what I try to explain. Like some kids, like I know people that I went to Furness. I always went to school in South Philly my whole life. You know what I mean? I'm from North, but I always went to school in South Philly. Some of the best kids that I know went to that school that played ball, didn't play on the team.
That's every school.
They didn't play on the team. They was just the dudes that went to school, cut class. They didn't have good grade, or they never was there. But what I'm saying is they made a 12 or however many on a high school roster out what they had, not out the talent there. If you just went talent like back then and said, okay, whatever y'all doing with y'all leaving school, we got y'all if y'all just come to school. Like, I would say out of 12 guys, probably like 7 of them probably wouldn't have made the team. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So that be my whole thing. And that was my argument with him. And then it was like, with him, it was like, nah, fuck that. If you ain't play high school ball, then your name got a ring in the
But think about it. Say if you go to a lower end high school team and nobody, like you said, all the best players are in the streets, and you got a bunch of regular niggas that's come try out. You might be the best of the bum ass niggas, but you still a bum ass nigga. You just the best of the bums.
Right.
That don't mean you good because you play high school
Okay,
ball.
so before we go to the next
Let's be clear here also. Depending on what neighborhood you grow up in,
right.
it don't matter how good you is. It just might be that many more good players in
right.
that neighborhood. Because you look at Franklin during them times, Mansion during them. I mean, just my era in Mansion alone, you talking about we had maybe 5 players that wasn't even from North Philly.
Right.
That they couldn't make a team where they was at, so they had to come to North Philly.
Right.
And load up. You understand what I'm saying? So you can have 20 great players in one school, but you only got 12 jerseys.
Right.
So the other, for example, not to put what's your name out there, but Wendell. When he was in Mansion, Wendell was one of the nicest guys on the team, but he couldn't make varsity. He had to go play JV. It's not that he wasn't good enough. It was just we were
That
so
many,
loaded,
right.
and then at his position, you
Right.
talking about 6 guards already on the team that was there the year before that.
Right.
So you can't say a person ain't good because they didn't make the team. For example, my first year at Mansion, I didn't make the team. Why? They didn't know who I was. You telling me I wasn't good enough to make the team?
That definitely plays a big
Yeah,
part.
I think that plays a part
over.
too.
I transferred over. The coach, the coach didn't know who I was. The teacher didn't know who I was. Like you said, grades played the part of it, but they didn't know exactly who I was. But
Right.
once I got there and they seen who I was, I ain't even try out.
Right.
My play in the gym was enough.
All Alright. So yeah, that's I just wanted to elaborate on that. Can you so you said he was before you?
Yeah, he was before me.
Okay.
I would say you got people who go to college who become walk-ons.
Right.
They ain't got no scholarship. They still paying, but they starting that.
Right.
Let's be clear. You still got people who go to college and got to pay to go to college, and it's a star player on the team.
Right.
Does that mean that person wasn't good because they didn't get picked up to come there?
Right.
No, they went to college. All right, now I feel like playing ball now. I'm done with the streets. Let me go play ball now.
Right. Well, I mean, that was my whole thing. I'm like, I know a bunch of people that didn't play high school ball, college ball. That was nice.
Yeah.
And I done played with people that went and played. That was playing D1 college, and they was so.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, they not better than this person. If this person would have
Think about all the talent that's in jail.
Let's be clear. Yeah. In order to make it in basketball, it literally is 30% talent, 70% who you know.
Right.
That's basketball, hands down. It has nothing to do with your talent.
I agree.
Right.
You can be nice all you want, but and I tell this story all the time. You look at somebody like Maurice Rice, right? Somebody I played with.
Right.
He go to ABCD camp, right? You got Stafford there, you got Bryant, you got all the big names, Sebastian Telfair, Charlie Williams, everybody there.
Right.
Look, Reese is in there. He's not getting the shine he's supposed to get, as the story comes out, because they hating on his name.
Right.
He's not getting his numbers. He's used to averaging 35. So you're telling me now that he's at ABCD, he's averaging 12 because they're not passing him the ball. He's not one of the best players here.
Right.
You can't use basketball and say a person ain't good because they not on the team or they not scoring a certain amount of points. Basketball is one of those sports where as though I'm not in control of the game unless I got the ball.
Right.
So if I ain't got the ball, all I am was what? A role player.
Right. So I'm glad you said that. So I want to ask you two brothers, because this lefty right here. I told this lefty that I watched something with Kwame Brown. Shout out Kwame Brown. And Kwame Brown said if you in the NBA, you got game. You can play. Vito says that's bullshit.
No, he's a damn lie.
Is that true? Well, what y'all
Let's
think?
be clear here.
Everybody in the league ain't got game.
Let's be clear here. The
Because,
nigga
like-
on the worst team that is the 17th man that don't get dressed will bust every nigga ass.
That's
out
what I told
Hold on,
Vito.
excuse me.
Thank you,
Hold
Mike.
on, hold on.
Thank you.
Let me bring this to reality. He said anybody in the NBA got game. They might be better than us. We not in the league.
That's what I'm talking about.
Compared to niggas in the league,
no,
they don't got no fucking game. Kwame Brown don't got no game.
No, listen. No, see.
Simple.
I go, and now, after doing my research about Kwame Brown, I'm
Okay.
not going to say he doesn't have game.
What you
What
want to
research
say?
did you do that makes you say that? Because when he's on the court, he don't got no game.
So,
Vito, look, action. He acting.
What we know about the NBA, is about
Okay.
is about your contract.
Right.
And we know this. Your contract states how many shots you gonna get.
Right.
Your
Business,
con-
right?
Yeah, your
Business,
contract
right?
tells
I
you-
told him.
Your contract
Business.
tells you what you gonna do, how many minutes you
And
gonna
you
play.
know why your contract states how many
No.
minutes or shots you get?
Yeah.
According to how good you are.
No, so hit me out.
When
So
you
when
a bum, you get no
All
shot.
right, I got you. So when Kwame Brown first came in the league, and the stories start rolling out, and the shit become factual because a lot of his teammates come out and say this shit, it's hard for a 17-year-old, 18-year-old to win in this league when the face of the league don't like
want you.
So hear me out. So
That's what
so
that makes
multiple
excuses
people
for
came
Brown.
out and said this on his team that played with him. They said Mike and the coach, which was his Chicago coach at the time. What was the coach for the Wizards at the time?
Collins.
Was his
Yeah.
Chicago coach.
Okay.
They used to run Kwame Brown 3 hours straight and then play him in a game. There's nowhere on earth where you go practice for 3 hours before a game.
So did
before
Kobe do
anything.
that to him too?
Huh?
Did Kobe do that to him too?
No, again. So let's go back to this. So now you go from Mike to a nigga that's just like Mike.
Right.
You go from somebody who's on your ass 24/7. Because let's be clear, Kobe did the same thing
shit,
to
yeah.
the white. He killed the white career.
Yes.
So
Why he ain't kill Paul Gasol career?
because him and Pau
Andrew
Gasol
Bynum.
was
What
friends.
about Andrew Bynum?
He killed Bynum. Bynum wasn't shit with them. What are you
They
talking
won the
about?
championship
Bynum was
with Bynum.
nice.
If it wasn't with
Man,
Bynum,
With Pau Gasol.
injuries killed Bynum.
With
Yeah,
Pau
injuries
dog.
killed
Gasol.
Bynum.
With Pau Gasol. It wasn't Kobe and Bynum.
Yeah,
it was
yeah. I
Pau
give you
Gasol.
that. I give you that.
So-
without
I give you that.
Bynum, they wouldn't have won the championship.
You can't say that because
You
Kobe
can't
would
say
got
that.
another big man.
You can't say that.
Kobe would have another big dummy.
Excuse me. Let's bring that back because you remember they lost the first time, and then that's when Paul Gasol was playing soft. And then the next year, Paul Gasol started playing hard. and they
Because
won.
Kobe made him.
So you can't make no excuse
So
with somebody on your ass.
yeah, but
Come on,
this is
man.
the thing. Once you are who you are in the league, that becomes your role.
Right.
Here on out. So when he signed
Not
from
true.
yes, so when you
Yes.
sign from
Niggas
Washington
always
to LA, they tell you, you're my man. You only might get 4 shots a game. You better
Right.
be the best with it.
Right.
Now with that 4 shots a game, you talking about playing with Kobe. That 4 shots gonna go down to 2 shots.
Right.
Not if you nice.
No,
Man,
you
keep
Kobe playing
saying
with
Not
nice
if you nice,
You playing with
motherfucker.
nice
You
players,
come
and
in
then-
at something.
Welcome to my world, y'all.
If you come in at something and then you show that you're better than what you came
All right,
in,
can I ask you a
will
question?
get more
So
shots.
why did Lamar Odom go from 20-point scorer down to a 15-point scorer?
When?
When he went to the Lakers. From Miami, from go look at his depth. From the Clippers to Miami to LA. He went from 20-point scorer to a team scorer. Once he got to Kobe.
He went from LA to the Lakers to Miami, right?
No.
Or he went from LA to Lakers.
Miami. He went from Clippers
to
Miami, then
yeah,
to
the
LA.
Lakers.
You know why? Because he's playing with niggas who take more shots.
Again, so your number's going to drop.
No.
When you play with
But-
somebody like Kobe.
But
But we're talking about somebody who actually got numbers before he got
But
them.
again, when I'm talking about Kwame Brown, when you play with somebody like Mike, my fault. When you play with somebody like Mike and they running you crazy,
That's
your
not an excuse.
expectation. How?
He
Yo,
just don't
you
like
cannot
Kwame.
go run
He
for
don't
3
like
hours and
Kwame.
play
He
free
be-
play in the game.
But the
not
difference
trying to-
is Lamar Odom got game though.
Yes.
So you're all right. Let's be clear. You cannot get
I-
there without having
Let-
game.
Yes,
Let-
you can.
let me-
Now,
no,
once you just
no,
said
no, you
that
can't.
70%
So let me ask
of
you a
who
question.
you
All
know.
right, let me ask you a question. So
I don't care
so
who
we're
you
saying-
know. You not getting to
So
the
let me ask you a question. So
I agree
we're
with that.
saying Kobe
Hold on,
is
I'll
going to
break that
remain
down.
Kobe if he stayed in Charlotte.
You don't know.
Because
We don't know that.
Lonnie Divac died when he went to Charlotte, and Lonnie Divac was nice in LA.
We don't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we don't know that.
Hold on,
dog.
let me break this down how I broke it down to him.
How
you
not?
You saying Kwame was nice. Kwame came straight from high school, right?
Yeah.
Where he dominated. Kwame was 7 foot plus, 200 plus pounds in high school. He's dominating niggas my size. When he got in the league, he seen he was the man. If he went to college, he wouldn't even have made the fucking
But you
league.
can't be
Vito.
the man if the man on the team don't want you. Vito.
Hold on, time out. Let me ask you a question.
If you get to a team that the star
Vito.
player in the face of the league don't
Was
want
he
you,
the number one pick?
yeah.
With expectations.
But
of
why
being
though? But why?
Time out. Let
Because
me
the
ask
number
him
one
this,
pick is
y'all.
usually
No.
expectation. You asked
Why,
that question.
why was he the number one pick?
Because he was nice.
No.
Why?
Why?
No. He was supposed to get traded for
To
Elton
Chicago,
Brand.
yeah.
No. Yeah,
To
he
Chicago.
was traded for Elton Brand.
So
No.
he still was number one.
They never.
What's your
They
reason, man?
no. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Washington only picked him because
trade him.
they wanted to trade Elton Brand. They told Washington to pick him for Elton Brand. Washington never
What's
wanted
your
him
point, though?
because once they picked him, they were stuck with him.
Vito.
He still was going to go in the top 10 if they didn't get him.
So you're telling me his career would have been different if he'd never ended with Mike?
I think
I
his
don't know.
career would have been different.
He
I don't
played
think
with
so.
Mike. He played with
Listen,
Kobe. He
my
played
my
with
thing is my thing is this,
other
right?
niggas played with them in China.
You a kid,
Other people fell off too with them.
but listen,
Who?
Who?
What do you mean? A lot of people fell off with Mike and them.
Who?
Who? Tell me out. So B.J. Armstrong fell off.
No, B.J.
Yes,
Armstrong.
the B.J. Armstrong was nice in
Excuse
the
me.
league.
No, he wasn't.
Y'all tripping. Y'all don't remember B.J. Armstrong in college?
No,
nah, Mike made them.
he
niggas.
made all them niggas.
Y'all don't remember this boy in the league?
No. Who? B.J. Armstrong? I remember
Yeah.
B.J. Armstrong.
Vito, let me ask you a question.
MJ.
Booker that we played with, was he nice?
Yeah, Book was nice.
Yeah, Booker was nice, but he wouldn't have did shit in the league neither.
Who?
He wasn't somebody that we played with in high school.
You know why Booker went addition league? Because Booker was similar to this nigga. He was bigger than all of us, but Booker still was a size, undersized
What I'm saying
guard
is,
in the league.
if you look at footage, a blind man could see just looking at Kwame Brown averaging 2 points in the league was better than Booker.
Kwame Brown was 7 foot. If Booker was Kwame Brown's size, Booker would have been in the fucking league.
But
That
what
nigga was averaging damn
the
near
league
20
is
rebounds.
also-
He was
The league
averaging
size.
like 20 and 20. Nah, he was
Exactly.
shorter than
The
he was
league-
shorter than
The
him.
league is still about developing players. You cannot develop a player if you're running them into the ground before every game. It's hard to develop this player and let him show his
He
skill.
didn't
I
play
feel like
with
that's
Mike
an
his whole
excuse.
career.
How is that a
excuse?
excuse? If his teammates come
Nigga,
up-
Mike
All
what?
right,
Kyle,
let me
Mike
ask-
wasn't running
Kyle,
3 hours
Kyle,
before
Kyle,
the
so you're
game
telling
now.
me before a
He
game,
didn't
they
do that
want to
for
go run
Kobe.
3 hours
But
and then go play in
He
and
didn't
go
do that
play-
with Kobe.
But I'm saying Kwame never got it together. Like he was in the league
How-
4 years.
again-
Yeah, but that's my thing.
That
You a
becomes
kid.
role
You a
player.
kid.
That
You been
becomes
your.
role.
If you the
He
kid,
owns
if like I told Vito, you a kid. You been the man your whole life.
Yeah.
And then you look up to Jordan, and you go to the league. You get drafted by the team Jordan on. Your idol don't want you. They don't really pass you the ball. They shitting on you, making you look bad and all that. Mentally, like everybody not that strong,
I
bro.
feel like
If
that
you
did
take-
break him. I feel like that did.
Listen,
that did
Everybody
break
not
him.
that strong, bro.
You take players and put them in the league, it's all about where you land and who you land with.
That's a
It's
fact.
my prime example will always come down to Philly at one point had 3 point guards get drafted all within the same year. Out of them 3 point guards, the one that lasted the longest was not the best point guard.
Who you referring to?
Kyle Lowry. He was not the best point guard. You had Marty Collins, Sean Singletary. Kyle was not better than in no stage in high school or
And
college.
what did you
Yeah,
what did it
but-
come down to? 70% of what? Of who you know. Didn't you say that?
No. Listen, I'm not talking about how he got to league. I'm talking about once he got there. Once he landed where he landed at. What Sean Singletary landed at? He landed behind who? Goddamn Steve Nash. What
Yeah,
you gonna do
but
there? Nothing. He not getting no
but
playtime behind
I
Steve
think that comes with being a
Well, Kyle didn't come in
basketball
as a
player,
starter.
though.
No. But with Kyle landed in a position where they didn't have a point guard.
Who he landed in
Right.
Memphis?
The
They
Rockets.
had,
No,
like,
he landed in Rockets.
Right.
And don't forget that
He landed with the Rockets.
that Nova team was good that year. He got
No.
drafted, too.
But he wasn't even the best one at Nova team. He was the
wasn't
fourth
Randy
best player.
Foy. No, he was second. Randy Foy was the
No,
best
he wasn't. Because what's name better than Kyle too?
Who?
The other shooting guard, Allen
Wright.
What are you talking about?
No, the fuck he was.
What?
Nah.
Kyle was just a defender. He wasn't even a scorer.
Nah.
Niggas get to the league.
And he couldn't shoot at all, nothing, but he get to the
rode-
rack.
Just like how he got to Nova. He rode the right wave, just like in college. I mean, in high school. He rode with Deshaun White and Shane Clark and my man Bilal. Don't get me wrong, Kyle was tough on that
See,
team.
but that's one of the kids I played with that I don't think was that
Who?
good, but he was on Villanova. Shane Clark.
No, Shane Clark was nice.
He was
Shane
okay.
Clark was not talent wise. Shane Clark didn't have heart. It's two different things. Like Kyle,
give you that.
like Kyle
I give
didn't
you
have
that.
talent. Kyle had heart. It's the opposite. What Shane had in talent, Kyle made up with heart. See, vice versa.
I give you that, but I don't
Talent-wise,
think Shane. I
Clark
don't think
was
Shane was
6'9",
that good.
6'10", could do everything. Shoot hand. Shane Clark was not. He just ain't had the aggressiveness.
Yeah, well,
that he
maybe
did.
it was
If
in
Shane-
high school because we used to play like playground ball.
If Shane
with him,
Clark
man.
had
He was
Deshaun
just
White
tough.
heart,
Listen, all I'm gonna say is in 12 years, Kwame Brown grabbed a total of 3,000 rebounds.
No,
a total of 4,000 points.
Playing
a
how many
total
minutes?
Of 300 blocks.
Playing how many minutes?
Come on, man.
How many minutes?
Hold on, where's minutes at? 13,000 minutes.
that's nowhere near a lot.
That's
Vito.
not a lot.
That's
That's
not even
good.
You
next
know
season.
why? That's not a lot, because he ain't
But
shit.
V, if
fuck?
you put a person
Shout
in a
out
position,
Kwame Brown,
you
man.
have to put a person in a position to
Kwame
succeed.
Brown gonna
What
get
you
us
mean? He got
kids.
seasons. We played 27, 27, 30. Come on, man. He played.
All right,
minutes.
so what did he
26.
average them years? Did he play 27 minutes?
He never averaged over 10 points.
I'm not saying
did.
points,
He
but everything else though. Rebounds,
Hold on.
blocks. There's a lot of niggas that didn't average 10
Rebounds,
points.
he averaged 3 that year. When he averaged, he averaged 5 rebounds that year.
Block.
No, 7. He averaged. Hold on, what
Action.
7 rebounds, blocks 0. Come on, man.
Come on.
I said, no.
How you 7 foot? And you right under the rim, and you can't get 10 boards.
Listen, no, there's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah,
Bro,
I know exactly.
stop.
If you ain't shit,
But when you come into the league and your idol breaks your spirit,
come on, that's
Yes.
a fucking excuse, man.
It's
Like,
not
he's
an
not a grown
excuse,
man, Vito, he's a
bro.
child.
That's an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
If
bro.
Kobe came in the league and like that, what Kobe did done?
Vito,
Gas.
if your child was into boxing and he walked in the ring and Floyd Mayweather look at him in his face and tell him to get his bum ass out and go run 30 laps around the fight, you gonna tell your child not to go back there no more.
Yeah.
You gonna tell your
Facts.
16, 17-year-old child not to go back there no more.
Okay, and what's that
Kwame
gonna do?
Brown
Make
came-
him come
you
back
can't-
better.
And, no, it does not. Vito, everybody can't.
If you're soft, you
All right,
can't handle
what
it.
Bro,
they say,
it's a
what
lot.
they say about LeBron and Kobe.
What?
The difference between LeBron and Kobe, LeBron gonna build your confidence to make you want to play better. Whereas Kobe gonna beat it out you. Kobe gonna beat you down so much you're gonna be afraid to shoot the ball. Whereas LeBron gonna encourage you every game. Keep shooting, keep doing.
That's
keep
what they
getting better.
say?
Yeah.
Really? I gotta look that
So
up.
why was there
Absolutely.
other dudes that played with Kobe
Absolutely.
and Mike that had fucking game that played good, that were all-star superstars, Hall of Famers? I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Name
y'all
me
talking
somebody else than Shaq and Paul Gasol that was already All-Star before he got there that became an All-Star with Kobe.
about. Say that again?
Name me
Bynum.
another. Who?
Bynum became an all-star. We talking about?
No.
Yes, Bynum was an all-star. Fuck did you talking
I
about?
don't know about
I
that.
don't remember. I can't
Bynum
Wait.
was an all-star.
Look on the screen. It'll be on the screen. It'll be on the screen.
I
I'll
don't know
look it up
about
right now.
And did he go because somebody was hurt?
Come on, man. You just gave Mo Williams props for being an
No,
all-star.
I didn't. I didn't get any problem. I said the only reason why he lost him because he got
After the fact.
First of all, I'm not giving Mo Williams no props. Mo Williams was okay. That was it. That's what we gonna
Yes,
stop with
Mo
that.
Williams was
I
okay.
give Kwame from the beginning. That probably did.
Okay,
kill
so
the spirit.
since you saying that, Mike, because we got to get into the reason one of the reasons why you're here is because you said, my brother Mike,
Yes.
28th Street,
Absolutely.
you said injuries and all, Tracy McGrady is better than Kobe.
No, I said barring injuries. I said if he never got hurt.
Barring injuries, he's better than Kobe.
Yes. Yes.
And why do you say that?
Everything is not, again, if you give Mac anything that Kobe had, I guarantee you Mac is taking it in road. Give him Shaq for 4 years.
Kobe better defender.
Over time, yes, he became a better defender.
He's
Over
a
time,
better
he did. Over time, he did. Tracy
He's a
Grady
better
ball
closer.
handler, a better shooter.
He's a better closer, Kobe.
Yes.
That's what it's
A
about.
better closer?
Yes.
Don't get me wrong.
No, hold on. Let me stop
Come
you.
on.
It's not about that because if you got
It
a nigga,
is about
if
that.
you got one boy, you put him in the game in the fourth quarter because he's so called close. Like, I give you an example of a nigga like Lou Williams. They put Lou Williams in the game in late in the game because he can close. But you clearly said multiple times that Lou Williams ain't that bull.
Time out. We're talking about
no,
Kobe and
No,
T-Mac.
we're making a point of the player
You
of
keep
what he's
talking
saying. The point is this what makes him better. You're saying the closer matters.
No,
So if
I'm
you're a
saying you
closer,
gotta
then you
add
do
that
better.
into the equation.
So again, I'm gonna go back to you again. It's easy to be a better closer when you have other people around you that spread the floor open for you. On top of that, you got a coach that his triangle offense is made for you to get open. You cannot discredit that what this boy had and what T-Mac did not have.
Mike, I'm going to ask you and Kyle like I asked Vito. Game go to 22. You switch at 11. Do you want the guy that scores 14 out of 16 points and he disappears when you need the last 5 points? Or do you want the guy that's going to give you 8 points, but he's going to hit the game-winning shot?
See,
You can't say that.
Which one do you want?
You can't say that.
Let me tell you why.
Because if you hold up, because
Which
if you
one
switch
do
it,
you
if I score the
want?
first 14 points, who's to say that another nigga on my team ain't gonna score?
What
11
I'm
points?
saying is, you take
Can't say
Kobe. Let's just say two guards. You take Kobe. You take T-Mac. You take Wade. We gonna take Jordan out of it. You put AI in it. You take them 4 guys, right? Out of them 4 guys, you need 12 points in the fourth quarter. Put them in rank. Put them in rank who you gonna take, because Mac gotta be last
Mac
on
did it in a
that.
minute.
Huh?
Mac did that in a minute.
I'm saying in the playoffs. In the playoffs. You need it in the playoffs.
And all the people you named had way better rosters than what Mac had in the playoffs. That's the part you're not realizing. You put that again. You're talking about basketball here. You're talking about
Action.
You're talking about putting the person in the fourth quarter. Whereas though I got Shaq down here, I got
Take Shaq away.
You can't do that. That's the part of my back. You
Okay,
cannot
do
that.
Iverson. Do Iverson.
You
But
still-
Kobe didn't always play with Shaq. He didn't
Okay.
always play with Shaq.
Okay,
He always
you
had
still have
good
Paul
big men,
Gasol
though.
that stretched the floor.
He always had good big man.
What are you talking about?
Yao Ming wasn't good?
Yeah,
No.
no, was good.
Yeah.
So
not
what's
with
the
Mac got it.
problem?
Not when Matt got him.
What's the
He
problem?
was hurt when Matt got him. He played 52 games when Matt got him.
The problem is Mike's crazy because T-Mac not better than Kobe, but T-Mac's
tripping.
better than AI.
Kyle, what's your thoughts? Give us some thoughts,
I
Kyle.
think I like T-Mac,
Right?
but he ain't fucking with Kobe at all.
So how about AI?
No, I got
No,
T-Mac.
he's a better shooter than Kobe, in my
You
opinion.
think he a better shooter than
And the
Kobe?
ball handler.
I don't think
Especially
so. Maybe
mid-range.
ball
And the ball
handler.
better ball
Especially
handler. And a better
mid-range.
passer.
I will
15,
give
17,
him
better
shooter.
passer.
I think he a better shooter.
He a better
than
passer than Kobe.
I give him that too.
What are y'all
I
talking
don't-
about? Better ball handler.
Better
Mac
ball
is a
hand-
point guard.
But Kobe's a better finisher and a better defender.
I can't say he a better finisher.
I do.
Mac, what? Now we talking about finishing. What the fuck? Kobe ain't done. Mac ain't new finishing the ball.
I do. I believe he's better.
Name me what Kobe has done finishing the ball that Mac can't do.
I didn't say they couldn't do it. I'm just saying Kobe's
And
better.
Mac do it better.
I see.
Mac gonna throw it at the glass and dunk on everybody.
Mac don't do it
That's
when
all
it
I'm
count, Mike.
don't.
You
He don't
gotta
do it
look
count.
at
That
when it
don't mean he
count.
not good
No,
though.
he's
Show me.
He great.
Show me that
He's
year
great.
Kobe
He's
when he's by himself, what he was doing.
He's
Don't
great.
give me when Kobe loaded. Show me that year when he was by himself. What did Kobe do?
They lost to Phoenix when they was up 3-1. That's what they
Do
did.
the same thing Mac did, right?
too.
All right, when it was hard.
That's
Mac
what I'm
did
saying.
too.
That's
Don't
my
give me
point.
that. Come on, man.
Kobe,
Yes.
but Kobe had more talent on that team.
Yes.
No, he
He had Jimmy. He had Derek Fisher. 3 rings at that time.
He
Don't give
made
me that.
Derek Fisher.
Shaq made Derek Fisher.
He made
Shaq
Derek.
was the one kicking it out to Derek Fisher. What are you talking about?
my
I don't care what
What are you talking about, Shaq?
happened.
What are you talking about? Shaq made Kobe. How can Kobe make Derek Fisher when Shaq made Kobe?
No.
No.
Shaq ain't made
Kobe made Kobe.
Kobe, come on, man.
Kobe made
Come
Kobe.
on, man. You got to be kidding.
So we gonna discredit when Kobe shooting air balls with Shaq.
no,
he
we
was nice,
can't
No, he
discredit
was
that.
okay.
He was
He was
nice.
okay. But it was Shaq the one that kept encouraging him to get better.
Yes,
Shaq
yes,
working with him.
yes. I give you that. I give you
But
that,
Shaq
Mike.
didn't make it.
I give you that.
But Mike made Scotty though, right?
No. I give you that. I give you that. I give you that, Mike.
got
No.
me messed up, man.
No. I give you that.
Who made Kwame
I give you that. I give you that. Listen,
His mother.
before we wrap it up, it's been a lot of confusion. I said it's not black and white, it's rich and poor. You said it's black and white. Some people say it's black and white. Some people say it's rich and poor. Kyle, what do you think?
I think it's black and white.
Why do you think that?
Cause I just feel like everything is kind of like stacked against us, like from the jump. So I feel like I was watching something one time, it was like a documentary or something, but they were talking about loans, like giving out loans to people.
Right.
And they was basing it off of like your zip code. So they had like all the black people was like in one like red area,
Right.
Red line.
and then they had like the other folks in a different area, and
Right.
they were higher percentage of getting loans than that one area. So it's like no matter what you do, it's like if that's where you live at, you ain't getting approved for
Oh,
the
y'all
loans.
wrong.
Oh,
That's
what you got to say, Mike?
Both.
Why is it both?
Let's be clear here. Rich white people, rich black people don't like poor black people or
Yes.
poor white
Yeah.
For the record, which white people got more advantages than
No.
rich black people?
So-
Hold on,
so-
Vito. Let him.
That's only because, and this is why I say y'all both are right, because it was also told to us to get rid of our independence to have our own. So if we're going to talk about this, our own sold us out. It wasn't them.
Yes.
It was our own soldiers out.
Yeah,
we had Black Wall Street. We had our own back.
Yeah.
We had more black
Preach.
buses.
What happened to Black Wall Street?
Black Wall
Hold
Street,
on.
you see what happened to Black Wall Street?
Tell me.
And hold, for the record, it was a Black Wall Street before Black Wall Street in down south of South Carolina,
Yes.
and that shit got blown up too.
Now, hear me
I
out.
didn't know
Now, hear me out. Now, I give you all of that. It all got blown up, just like the Black Wall Street in Times Square. Central Park got burnt down, and over 300,000. Over 300 people who died in that one. But
Right.
at the same token, just because they burned it down, that doesn't mean you integrate with them.
Right.
So just because they burnt it down, just like with everything else, they didn't burn down every neighborhood we ever lived in.
Right.
Every neighborhood we lived in got burnt down at one point in time. They
Right.
dropped a bomb on us in West Philly.
Right. That's a fact.
So just because they do these things don't mean you turn around and say, "Hey, now let me take my money to Wells Fargo."
But
because-
time out, Mike. Hold that thought. But also think they dropped a bomb, but we burnt a lot of shit down
yeah,
too.
ourselves. That's what I'm saying. We are the root of all our problems because again, we were sold a bad bill of goods by our leaders telling us to integrate was the best way of doing it. When all reality, we had more when we were segregated. We had all our
I
own.
agree with that.
We had all our own everything. We were rich. Like I tell everybody, if you don't think black people were rich, all you gotta do is go read Father Divine book. We ride past this hotel every day, which is at Broad and Fairmount.
Okay.
A black man that in the 1930s was riding around in a Rolls Royce with money in his pocket.
Talk that shit.
This during the Great
You
Depression
know
when
your shit.
white people was broke.
Yeah, he know his shit.
That's that rack education.
Yeah. So
It's a handful of black people that were getting money back then.
But my point, they had their money in black banks. So when everything went away from us and they start integrating us in white schools and all that, people like Father Divine start losing his properties. Why? Because black people start to sell to white banks. So people like Father Divine start losing property. They start losing customers because they start taking their money to quote unquote be with the white man. Now that we take our money over there, we take our time and our energy over there, we can't get mad how they treat us.
Okay.
That's
can't
a half-ass statement though, because banks like Wells Fargo been open since the 1800s.
And we
They
was
always
never
been
allowed to
in
go in there though.
But they will always use them.
No. We were not allowed to put our money in there. We were not. That's why we always had black banks. That's why Black Wall Street was thriving so hard. That's why they burnt everything down because we were not allowed to go there.
Okay.
They realized
what happened
we got
when
too
were
much
allowed
money in
to
these
go
black
there?
banks.
What happened when we were allowed to go there?
We
Now
decided to say, I ain't dealing with these niggas. I'm going over there with these
and
crackers.
you can't even get a loan in the bank you put your money in. That they use your
My
money to give other
point,
people
that's the
loans.
point that I'm trying to make. Instead of you putting your money in the black bank where you going to get this loan at, you going to take the Wells Fargo where they going to deny you and they still going to hold your money. See, that's the difference. We took up, when they blew up our banks, we said, all right, well, we're going to take our money to y'all because y'all bankers are safe. Well, quote unquote, more safe.
Right.
So we gonna put our money with y'all, but now that y'all got our money, y'all gonna loan our money out to y'all people. They gonna tell us no.
Which makes it about black and white.
No. Which makes it rich and poor because guess what they gonna do?
Don't make
They
it
gonna
rich
take
and
them same poor white people money and gonna give it to the rich white people too. And it's not.
All right, listen. Let me just ask y'all some questions, right?
But before we get to you,
Okay.
I could just break it down. It's very simple. It's called if you Google same crime different time,
Right.
you'll see a white person and a black person that did the same crime, same
I'm
background.
glad
same
you
area,
said
same
that. That's the
neighborhood.
shit I want to get into.
Because they listen. You know, it was the one guy, two guys, white guy, black guy. They both raped the unconscious girl. The white guy took it a step further, almost killed the Joan, left in the dumpster. He got a 6-month sentence.
Right.
3 months in the county.
Right.
3 months probation. And the judge said, because I didn't want to ruin the rest of his life. Well, a black guy did the same thing, same judge, and got fucking 24 years for that shit.
Okay, let me ask you this though, Vito.
But can I take? But you know why though, right?
But no,
'Cause he
let
was
me
black,
let
he
me
was
let me
black.
ask him a question though. Before you say that, what was both of those guys' prior record? Because
The same
nobody
record.
look at it.
Yes, we do.
No,
I'm
listen,
glad
I
you
don't
said
care about-
I can show you.
I just want to see it. I want to see that.
No,
Just show me.
I'm
All right, what
I'ma
you got
take it
to
another
say, Mike?
step. Even if they don't got no record, let's say that same case happened without no records.
Okay,
You know what the biggest difference is?
what's the difference?
We don't go fucking down there to be goddamn jurors. It's rare you go down there and you're gonna have 200 black people sitting in that jury room. I've been there. You go and multiple times. And granted, I don't
Excuse
get
me.
picked.
Let's not act like that. You can't go head up with the judge and still get
No.
your ass handed to
Again,
you.
and 9 out of 10 times,
Yeah,
what type
but
of
nobody
judge
is
you
gonna
going
go up
against?
against the judge like
You
that.
should
9 out of
If
10
you-
times, and let's be clear, you could go up against a black judge and get worse. Ask me.
So
They trying to prove a point to their colleagues.
Which makes it about black and white.
No. Again, which
Let me ask
ultimately
you
makes
this.
it against rich and poor because
Let
we
me-
all know if you got the right mouthpiece,
I know Mike know because Mike. Go ahead.
if you got the right mouthpiece, you
True.
can get the fuck out of some shit.
True.
That's true,
True.
too.
Now,
And
That's
if you
a
got the
all
money,
no. That's
if you
a
got the money
fact.
for private investigators,
That's a
and everything,
fact.
you get the hell up
That's
out
a
of
Not
here.
if
fact.
you going against the feds. I'm gonna fuck
No,
who you
that's
are.
That-
now
no.
you take it to a whole nother level. Nobody beat them up and let your money, and your money can be Martha Stewart alone.
They gonna
You
freeze
still gotta
your money.
put that. No, what I'm saying
let
is,
me ask y'all this though, right? Especially Mike, because Mike know his history. I say, was it ever a point in time during slavery that blacks owned slaves?
yeah.
But
Nigga,
that
they
don't
still
got
own it
nothing.
today.
Which
That don't got
blacks?
nothing to do with black or white.
Which blacks?
Rich, bougie. They still own them today. That shit, nigga, they don't make no debt. They still got them today.
What you got to say, Kyle?
I just think our main problem is we don't work together.
Right.
That's our number one problem. Like back then, Black Wall Street, that they all work together. I feel like
No,
nowadays we don't work together.
No, people. That's the part people don't even realize about Black Wall Street. It was black people that the reason why Black Wall Street not there no more. It was black people that went and told what was going on with black people,
But-
the type of money that was there.
Listen,
See, the
is
difference
that everything
No,
with
no.
black people?
Yes,
though?
see, the
That's
difference
with
is
everybody.
you-
That's-
Everything
that's
that's
both
good
races.
with no, time out.
that's
Everything
both
that's good with black people. Everything.
That's all.
It
races.
get infiltrated by black people, don't it?
No.
Because they
That's
never traded
all
by
race.
money. I don't give a fuck
That's
what color
all
you is.
race.
They
Money
gonna
talks.
yeah.
That's all.
So it's rich and
No.
both.
No.
Because
It's
that
both.
goes for white people too.
It's both. You listen. You cannot have. So in this world, you cannot be rich without having an enemy.
Right.
Let's
That's
be
a
clear.
fact.
You cannot be
I'm-
rich without having an enemy. You need an enemy to get rich.
Yes.
So just like with Amazon, who's Amazon enemy? Walmart,
Right.
Best Buy. These
Right.
are their enemies. They want to destroy them. Why? So I can get everything. That's white on white crime right there in itself. Politics. These white people go crazy. You see what they did to the cable building? That was white man versus white man. That wasn't no black man up there. That was Joe Biden versus Trump. That was white on white.
Yes.
That had nothing to do with us.
Nigga,
So
why do you think Joe Biden got in there? Because he put a black person on there.
Yes, he pulled multiple
And I-
black people.
Let's be clear.
And I ain't
Let's be
seen us
clear
since
here.
day one.
Let's be
I
clear.
ain't
here.
seen it since
It's
day
not
one.
it's not a Democratic Party from here on out after Barack Obama won that cannot have a minority. I don't give a damn who it is on that team. You will have some type of minority. If you're a Spanish, Chinese, Asian, you will have a minority on your ticket. So
Yeah,
they had-
but listen,
so what they did was they picked
that's part of my movie.
Or Cory Booker.
Time out.
Pick one of them.
That's part of my movie. What I'm telling you is Barack was black, skin wise. But it's peoples that pushed him and put him in that Come on, man.
I give you
Let's
that.
stop.
No, you don't because
Stop.
y'all
Stop.
only seeing the
No,
front
you
page
not-
of the book. Y'all not reading the book. Think about it. How much could he have done if Senate is not passing none of
Let's
the
be
shit he
clear.
trying to do?
No. Let's be clear. Y'all see, this is where
This shit is a
this
movie.
is where
I want
thrive
y'all
at.
to know
No,
this is
where I
rich
thrive
and
at. I'm
poor.
glad we talking about
Go
this.
ahead,
This is where I
Mike.
thrive
Go
at.
ahead.
What people don't
Thrive.
understand about Barack
Nobody
Obama-
drinking today?
What people don't understand about Barack Obama, all presidents
I'll
get
take
2
a drink
goals.
with you, brother.
Every president get 2 goals. You got your domestic goals, which is
Okay.
here, and your international goals. Right?
Okay.
Barack Obama became president for one reason only. We fucked up our international trade with Africa. During that year, remember, gas prices was outrageous. We couldn't get no diamonds. We couldn't get no minerals whatsoever.
Listen to what I'm going to tell you, right? This shit is a movie. And what I'm saying is about a movie is, to us, Barack is black because of his skin color. Because we the only people that look at skin color. To those people,
We the only people look at skin color?
Barack is not black. He come from Numb.
So why didn't nothing
He come
why
from
did
Numb.
nothing he did get passed if they don't look at his skin
listen to
color?
me. No. Barack, they
listen.
don't look at Barack as normal. Let me tell you that.
Yes, they do.
My man.
Yes, they
My
do.
man.
Don't fall
Barack
for that
has
move.
not, listen, Barack has not been president for for about 12 years. I mean, about, what is it?
Probably 8.
8 years now. They still hate that man. They, till this day, any debate stage, Barack is still the topic of the conversation.
Listen to what I'm going to
They
tell
don't
you,
like
right?
that man.
Right? Listen to what I'm going to tell you. If we sit here for 3 hours, and out of them 3 hours, for 2 hours, I show you this one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You going to focus on this one thing. That don't mean that this one thing right here, I want you to focus on it. That don't mean I care about this
No.
one thing.
What Barack got put into place for, and I'm being real.
He got put in a
never got-
place to listen.
He didn't get put in place to help us.
Okay.
That was not his job.
No, it wasn't his job.
So when people say
I'm
that-
on your side.
When people say that, but people think Barack was supposed to come in and free leg Hoover and everything.
He
That
was a
not
puppet.
his job. He wasn't a puppet though.
He was.
No.
I think he was.
You
He
cannot.
was.
You only can do what they allow you to
And
do.
that-
The president,
That's what you-
What is
look-
Biden passing right now?
Huh?
What has Biden passed right now?
Nothing,
Why?
Biden.
Why?
the same reason why Barack couldn't.
My point. So, but
They're
what they
all
did, what
listen.
Barack did
It's
do-
all a movie.
Yeah, my man.
It's all a movie.
You know
what
what
I'm
Barack
saying
did?
is, you don't think in the last year, maybe 2, since the election, maybe since all that shit was, you don't think Barack and Biden or Barack and Trump ever had dinner together? You don't think they not good?
No.
You think they don't?
Not Barack and Trump. Fuck
No,
no.
not Barack and Trump.
That shit is a movie. They
man.
want you to believe that it's Republican. They want you, bro. It's all about money.
if you come-
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna ask y'all all a question. Yes or no? What I'm saying is, if it come down to a point in time where everybody gotta go to a bunker, right? Is Donald Trump or anybody else is he gonna
Trump getting it for Barack, man.
listen? Is Trump gonna say I'm gonna bypass Barack Obama
Yes.
to go get Joe Blow, this a white guy? No, he's not.
He's gonna
doing
if
that.
Joe Blow the
You
white
wanna
guy
know
got
why?
money. He
Tell me
No,
is.
he's not. I don't care how. If he's not in their gang,
How many
he's
NFL
not.
owners are black?
Stop, bro.
How many NFL owners are black? 0. And there's plenty of rich NFL black guys out there. You know why? Because it's a billionaires boys club.
Yo,
Yes, it's a billionaires boys club. But what I'm glad you said that, because when you look at the drink champs and you see Kanye West, he's name dropping all these guys. Do you think Kanye West hanging with these billionaires if he's just a regular Joe Blow? Do you think Kanye West hanging with these guys if he's just going gold every
you know
time?
why Kanye
yes
West-
or
no,
time out.
no, he's not.
If Kanye West go gold
Do you know why
at his
he's
whole
able to hang
career,
with
is
them?
he hanging with these guys?
You know why he's able to hang with them?
Because he got money.
Because
No,
now,
like they
hold
got
on,
money.
Hold on, that's true. But because
he
now-
got money like they
now-
got money.
Because now hip hop is the #1 genre of music in the world
Can I
right now.
speak for 1
Hold
second?
on, let me get this out. Let me get this
I'm
out.
gonna kill this one.
If Kanye West wasn't rich, he wouldn't be able to hang with them. They only feel like they can do something off of him. They don't need him.
That's not true either.
They need.
That's
they can
not
get money off him.
true.
Let me be clear here.
That's not
I'm
true.
gonna give you.
Go ahead, Mike.
Let me show you.
Go ahead,
something.
Mike.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
You get the look.
no.
You get the look.
Let me break
Go
it
ahead,
down.
Mike.
Watch this. You gonna understand. You can have a person like Kanye, right, and be around these billionaires. What can Kanye do for a billionaire? He can't buy them nothing. He can't show them nothing. Kanye trying to get to where the fuck they're at. All they need Kanye here for entertainment.
But don't just say Kanye. Say Jay-Z. Say all of those
Jay-Z
guys.
on their level. Jay-Z is
No,
their
he's
competitor.
not.
Let me tell you why. The difference between Kanye and Jay-Z. Jay-Z is on their level because Jay-Z actually got their fucking voice.
What about
What
about all right, take Kanye.
Power is different.
What about Kanye? Let's take Kanye out. What about Jay and Dre?
No, hear me out. I got a friend.
Right?
He got no money at all. Nigga
Right.
dead broke. Nigga in every celebrity picture.
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga know everybody. You can't tell him nothing. He
Right.
know everybody. What they want from him, Kyle? What they want from him? Not a damn thing. He can't do nothing for them. He can't say nothing to them. He can't even teach them how to write a damn lyric. He don't even got an artist. But every top celebrity, he got a picture with, and he know the person.
Let me ask you this.
Right or wrong?
Right? Let me ask you this, right?
I plead the fifth.
I believe it, right?
So what?
But
can
if that guy go to jail and he need $1 million
they ain't giving it to
bail.
him. They not giving it
No,
to him.
they not.
But
I
that's the
know.
point.
I know.
Listen, but that's the point.
I know.
So that's my point. So you can be around these people all you want. You can't do
No.
nothing for them.
What I'm saying is, he got $1 million bail when he Kanye. They're gonna put that million
No, they
up.
ain't.
He's
Yo,
nobody.
man.
They're not gonna put that million up for
Yo,
him.
my man.
Stop.
Yo, my man.
Stop. You saying they're not gonna put the million up for
You know
Kanye?
why? Listen to what you just said. A billionaire put up $1 million is like a rapper giving up a stack.
So you're
They'll give
saying.
up a stack for my man. Yes or no? He got enough
So,
rappers that will put up a stack.
so
for
you're
him.
saying if Kanye get locked up today or tomorrow and his bail is $1 million, none of these rich guys is gonna put
It's
it
not
up?
gonna be none of the rich white guys. It's gonna be one
Yes,
of these
because the
rappers.
money ain't shit. Wanna know why? Mark Rubin just did it for motherfucking Meek. He was gonna do it for Meek. He'd put up more.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's not about
That's-
what can Meek do for Mark
That's
Rubin?
my next
Nothing.
point. That's my next point. I'm glad you said that.
They want to run.
I'm glad. Shout out Mike 28th Street because
No.
he just leading into my themes. My thing is this, right? You take everybody that got money right now, and let's take hip hop. Jay-Z, Leor Cohen's was beefing with Dame.
With
Dame
not Dame.
Jay was a millionaire with Dame already. Jay cut Dame off. It wasn't black and white. Jay cut Dame off. He don't do no business with Dame.
Why?
He did business with Leor. Why? Why?
'Cause
Everybody
Dame
gonna
was
make
doing dumb
excuses.
shit.
Everybody
That's why he
gonna make
Let's be
excuses.
clear. Let's be clear. Leo only had an issue with Dame because Dame was fighting for Jay. See, it's not
Leor
an issue.
had an issue with Dame because Dame said, "We black owned. This is our money. Fuck them."
Which is
That's
true.
why they had
Which
an
is
issue.
true.
That's the
Which is
only
true.
reason. Right. And when
I'm fighting for my art.
Dame was said that, Jay said, "You know what, Dame? You're a problem right now. You
Okay.
got to go to the side." Dre
Now watch this.
Dre said, "You know what? Easy Jerry hella jerking us. I'ma slide off. I'ma get all this money with Jimmy Iovine." Somebody listen.
What Jay
Listen.
arguing right now?
Listen.
What Jay arguing right now for his black artists? What Jay
What
arguing
is
right
he
now?
arguing?
Keep our money together.
Time out. I'm gonna ask you another thing, right?
What did he argue with
This
Drake
is
about?
why I
About
tell.
Andy?
Listen, this black and white shit was sold to us, bro. It was sold to us from Rosa Parks to the Nation
don't
of
believe that
Islam.
happened?
Listen to what I'm saying.
You don't believe that happened?
Listen, it happened. But
how
did
was
you
it
see
sold?
Barbershop?
The movie Barbershop?
Yes. So did you see when Cedric the Entertainer part said that multiple? You don't think that happened? You don't think multiple motherfuckers was saying fuck that? I'm not going to the back. And you think Rosa Parks was the first
What
person?
does that mean,
Come
though?
on.
But what does that mean,
That
though?
mean that shit is a movie to play with your mind.
You're telling me it's a
Let
movie
me ask
playing
you
with my mind,
that.
but you're
Let me
referencing-
ask you that.
Hold on.
Let me
said it's
ask
a
you
movie,
that.
But you're referencing a movie.
Okay.
What are you
That,
talking
let's
about?
let's take the Nation
And
of
your point
Islam.
is null and
Let's
void.
take the Nation of Islam. Malcolm X, he left them. He went on a Hajj. He said, "Oh, what they preaching is bullshit. They say the white man is the devil. Who does the Nation of Islam follow?
Who they follow?
A white man. Come on,
So what's your
man.
point?
It's all a fucking movie to brainwash.
man.
Hold
you
on.
Said
Let me ask you,
Barbershop and
Have you ever heard of Stanley Levison?
Nah, I never heard of
Go look him up. Stanley Levison is the white man that was a close friend and advised Martin Luther King on everything that he did.
So what's your point?
And do you know Martin Luther King last journey?
So my point is
I led
this.
my people down the wrong path.
Yes, he know because he sold out to rich or fucking poor, Mike. That's what it's about. It's not a listen. They make you think it's about money. They make you think it's about black and white. What about all these? Let's take all the foreign people that's from Saudi Arabia and all that. This rich. What are they? They're not black. They're not white. What are they?
You just said they're rich.
What are
If they
they?
come over here with no
If
money,
it's
then
about
they
black
niggas.
and white, what are they? This rich.
Talking about, what you talking about?
You talking
The
about
foreign
what they
company,
are?
the foreign
What they are?
countries, because we have foreign countries that have leaders. The
Can I tell you
top.
what they are?
Yes, but let me.
White people are they niggas.
Huh?
They
And white people
niggas.
are they niggas.
They
And-
call them
and
sand
white people are
niggas.
niggas.
They call the Saudi Arabia sand niggas.
I'm telling you, because I pray with these brothers. They look at them as the same as us. Now, if you're a little lighter, they might consider you, Palestinian, and you might be
So-
far on the Jew side.
So let me ask you this: when Kanye be dropping all these names and they billionaires and they got all this money, if Kanye was a regular nigga, could he hang with them?
no.
Nobody.
No. Have you ever seen, besides for Jay-Z's homies, his immediate home, have you ever seen a regular guy hanging with Jay-Z?
Yes.
Who?
Yes.
Who?
I
You can't
let me
think
not
of
get
his
into
name.
this, 'cause yes, I can.
Who? What's his name?
I ain't never seen him.
My old coach used to hang with Jay-Z all the time.
What's it?
Right.
Why he was
Yeah,
this?
while he was Jay. He even rapped about him in the song. Go listen to Jeezy.
So what happened?
Seen it all. Rob passed away.
Okay.
Regular people. Jay don't hang around. Jay or his whole crew is regular guys that you don't even know that they.
What I'm
This
saying,
man Tata is a
what
regular dude.
y'all didn't hear what I said. Y'all activated.
No.
I said beside his original squad,
But
his
that's-
original
But what
squad.
does that mean, though?
Jay not going to meet me. I don't give a fuck
Why
how
would you
thorough.
hang around regular niggas if you that rich, though?
Listen to what I'm saying. I don't care how thorough we are at this table. Jay not going to meet us and have a thorough interaction with us and say, you know what? I can fuck with them. I'm gonna bring. It's not gonna happen.
Why? Why would he do
What's the
that?
fat boy Drake put on that nobody knew? That wear the blonde hair. He always doing live with him.
Oh, you talking
Boy,
about?
Drewski.
Nobody knew who Drewski was. He was funny to certain celebrities.
Right.
Come around, you're funny.
He
I
be
had you
Puff?
around me.
He's around
You-
Puff,
I'm saying a regular guy.
A regular guy.
No. Listen, what I'm regular. We're regular. I don't joke. I don't rap. I don't do
This man is a
anything.
regular guy. He'll be around all of them.
That's true.
He's a regular guy. He not funny. He's just a cool guy. His man be around all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. His man be with every celebrity that you could think of. Every last one of them.
So being as though your man be around all those guys, Kai, how do you feel about it?
About what?
All this, the money thing. Is it a money thing? Is it no? Like because my guys hang around people and they don't have money. It's not like that.
No, my man, he a genuine cool guy. So
Right.
it's like it's his
So
vibe.
you're saying it's not like that, then?
No.
It's,
No, his vibe is
no. What I'm saying, so it's not about rich or poor, then.
No, I think it's black. I think it's black and white. I do.
No, it's a combination of both.
But I agree with that too.
No,
I think
listen.
it's a
Let me put it like
combination of
this.
both.
It is at levels. When you put us at the same level with broke black people and
Exactly.
broke white people, rich black people. The white people have more options than black, no
Exactly.
matter what level you're on. If you're on the same level, that white man got more
What I'm
options
saying
I
is,
agree with that.
what I'm saying is, right now, like y'all, I don't know about y'all too. Vito conspiracy theorists, you know how they always talk about the bunkers. If shit happened, they got bunkers and all that. Do you
Ain't no
think?
conspiracies. They got a damn show called.
Oh,
Goddamn
okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you
I got a
that.
whole TV show.
Let me ask you this, because I don't know about 28th Street, but where I come from, it was sort of, it wasn't 50-50 black, white, but it was maybe, let's say 65-35, maybe 60-40. Like, we had a lot of white people in our neighborhood, and
Not us.
right. That's why I said y'all view may
Now
be different.
it's like that now.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I remember back in the day, I remember my guys that was street guys that was white, they got the same time, maybe more, for the same crime that I did. So I don't know if y'all looking at it different.
Look at the percentages throughout the United States.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, even with that, is like, that's why I
It was a
said,
minority,
time
and we
out,
get
time
more
out, time
time
out.
than the
That's
majority.
why I say it's a smoke screen, because if my neighborhood is, let's just say my neighborhood is 65-35, and your neighborhood is 90 to 10%, you're going to look at shit totally different. But what I'm saying is, I went to multicultural schools where a lot of white people was more fucked up than
you've been blinded.
I've lived in white neighborhoods where, like in black neighborhoods, white people had to borrow stuff from us and this, that. I've dealt with that. I've dealt where white people had to go in my neighborhood.
I've never seen
My
it.
man.
Yeah, y'all never seen, but what
You
I'm
know
saying,
there's broke
time
white people
out,
too.
time out.
But I
What
feel
I'm
like they got
saying
more
is,
opportunity
They do.
than we do.
My
But
man,
I'm-
hold on, let me tell you this. How is it that we're the minority in the United States, but we're the majority in the jail system? White people, it's way more white people committing the same amount of crimes. They get way less time, way
And-
more opportunity.
And you can look at it like this: the stuff that just happened, like with I forgot the guy's name, but the white kid, they
Dylan
killed-
Roof that killed
they
all the people in church. They took this motherfucker to Burger King after
Listen,
he killed 13 people.
he got off with nothing. If that was
Right.
if that was
Oh.
somebody,
Oh no, you talking about the white guy that just killed
the young boy that killed everybody,
Oh,
he got off.
yeah, but he didn't kill no blacks.
but he still killed
But
somebody.
he still killed people. If that
Right.
was a black person, for instance, the guy that just crashed the truck, they gave him 110 years for and he was, I think, Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
For crashing a truck. He killed people and got off scot-free.
So I
ahead,
understand
Mike.
what you're saying. I'm a little mixed
black-
on that
black guys-
because the kid deserved to get off.
No, he didn't.
Wow.
Hear me out.
Go ahead, Mike.
So for the shootings, he deserved to get off. Now,
Why?
where I say his white privilege came in at.
No. Why did he get to
why?
get off
No, I'm
first?
gonna tell you.
First, tell us why he deserved to
Because
get off.
He was running away and they was attacking him. You got the right to defend yourself. I
Okay.
Know what you say.
But
he got hit.
Running away.
Go look at the video. He ran and turned the fire. V.
But-
He was running
Okay.
and chasing him.
But Mike, he came there for that.
That's the part where I say his white privilege kicked in.
I'm about to say because a black. Now I
No,
understand
no,
what
no.
you're saying. Him
No.
getting away from defending
Yeah,
himself, but
yeah.
if somebody's black, they want to fuck the
hear me
jail.
out. It comes down to your mouth because I watched that whole trial. His mouthpiece argued.
It's
the
all
right,
about your
his
money,
mouthpiece
bro.
argued
That
the
too.
right thing.
Bro,
His
stop
mouthpiece did
it.
not
Meek
argue
Mill's
that
got
he
way
was-
more money than him, but way
Listen,
better mouthpieces.
listen.
He went to fuck the jail for popping a willie.
3 times.
No,
Meek
it-
Mill
it-
was on
no, no.
parole.
So
Meaning,
what's different?
time out. I don't
it's
want
a
you to
audio.
control
No,
shit.
no,
Listen,
no.
don't confuse shit. What I'm saying
you
is,
don't confuse.
listen, I'm on state parole. State parole has a control over everything. They have a say so over everything. If you spit somewhere where you're not supposed to spit, they can lock you
But it
up.
wasn't
Like,
a white person that gave Meek all that time. It was a black female that was giving me.
yeah, it was the
So you
judge.
can't even use it because he was black.
But
It was
you
a
can't-
black.
But
it was
what
a-
I'm
the fact
saying,
that he got
even if you,
mouthpiece.
No. What I'm saying is his mouthpiece argued the right thing in court, which was he was defending him. Now, when I say his
Do you
white
do you know
privilege-
there's no self-defense law in Pennsylvania?
Yes, that's he not in
You
Pennsylvania.
know what I'm saying? Do you know why it
Yeah.
is? Because a lot of
It's
black
more
people.
niggas here.
And
Just
a
like
lot of
New
black
York.
people early was getting.
that's
off
how
on
y'all
this
look at that
No,
shit.
but hear me out. Listen.
Why would they take that
The
away
one
only
law,
here?
the one
That's-
law the young boy
that's-
should have got locked up and he could have got 20 years for was for carrying that weapon across state line. So what happened was they looked at it and said he got a rifle which is more than 20 inches long. That is considered a hunting rifle.
Right.
He's allowed to have that rifle.
Right.
Now if he would have had a handgun, he would have got charged for that crime, which would have gave him up to 10 to 20 years for crossing state line. The fact that it was a 20-inch barrel, they had to throw that away. Now, which will mess a lot of young black kids up because we not walking around with no rifle. mostly white kids got long rifles.
But-
I told you I was getting my son a long 22.
But if a black kid would have had that gun, he would have got the same
not
treatment.
if he would have got
killed.
not if
He would've got killed.
he would have got.
He
That's
would've-
that's
Yeah,
different.
no,
argument. He
maybe
definitely
he
got
would have got killed, but if he didn't get killed,
He would have walked off.
Yes,
if
that's
his mouth,
right.
he would have been the
Yes.
same.
No.
Yes.
What
Vito.
the fuck is y'all talking about? How many niggas is in jail for
Vito,
less?
listen.
Vito.
Listen,
And
Vito.
A lot of people that's in there for less.
Hold on.
Gotta put
Vito.
on.
Excuse me. For the record, one of our homies from down the way, y'all know him. I went to court with him while he was going to court. He went to jail because a nigga he was with got killed by a police officer and they tried to give him the body.
Yeah.
How?
Once again, it's
Did
fucked up
it was
law.
it in the commission of a crime?
Yes.
Yeah, so they
So how
get
do
the
you
body.
give that man the body and
He
he
get the
cops
body.
it?
It's
If
the same
it's
way-
a commission of
it's the same
crime,
way
they
you
get the
go to
body.
store, you
Excuse
get the
me.
body.
Now, how is it that the white guys don't get the same fucking deal? When in the
They
same
all
crime?
get the
No,
same
they
deal.
don't.
If a white man run in a store right now, right? He run in the store with his man, and they rob the store, and as they running out, his man get killed. He get that body.
No, all
He
right.
gets that
So
body.
what about the white guy
I
who
don't think
killed
so.
who
No,
kills
he does.
who kills
He
two
gets
state,
that
hold on,
body.
What about the white guy who killed 2 state troopers and they took him in alive? What about all these
And
white
they took
guys?
him where?
They took him to jail alive. What about all these white guys who are
No,
killing
we-
people and getting taken
But-
alive, where unarmed black men are getting killed?
No. Again,
Shot in
that's,
the back.
That's
black
that
and
right
white,
there.
man.
No. That right there has to do with just fairness and lack of training. Because let's be clear, I don't give a damn if you're a white cop or not. A black cop gonna bust your ass.
How many of those cops are black?
Say it
How many
again.
of those cops are black?
I've seen videos.
How many videos have you
Listen,
seen
time out.
that
What
these cops are
I'm
black?
saying,
The ones that get highlighted
I've
was
seen videos that wasn't highlighted, wasn't high publicity, where it was brothers that just jumped the gun and said pop, pop, pop.
Okay,
Bro.
but how many compared
ain't
to the white
many.
people?
But I say, because let's be clear here. I've seen a lot of videos of white cops killing white people. You don't hear about it. Like, they just killed one up in I want to say, if it
Yeah, you
wasn't
know
Grady,
why?
Did you not
it was-
see?
You
what
know
they-
why you don't hear about it? Because it's a movie. They
no.
want you.
So you don't hear.
They
ain't
want
see
you
the
to
video
think it's
where
black
the
and
guy
white,
had the
Mike.
sword
No.
Trying to cut
No,
the cops
I-
and they took
That's
him
what I'm
alive.
trying to
They
tell
tased
you.
him.
No, listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you is both, because you cannot put it on black and white, because you got black cops doing the same dumb shit to black people.
But
You got
not
white
at a
cops-
higher rate.
Listen, again, I will give it to you. It's not going to be at a higher rate, because, again, when they come into interaction with their own, that's just like when we on the block, and we all been there, is that certain couple...
Do the math. It's a higher rate for the black and with the minority.
No, because this is, and again, this goes back to the quote-unquote, the abolish of slavery, and they put that bullshit 13th Amendment in, where they put police...
Do you know what the 13th Amendment states?
Yeah, it's for us to be slaves again.
Exactly. So how the fuck does it not say black and white?
So,
I just
let me
said-
ask y'all
I
a
said,
question.
took out
Hold
slavery,
on,
put that
stop,
bullshit
stop.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Hold on,
I just said that.
before you ask your question, do you know the 13th Amendment it states that if you're like arrested, I'm not gonna quote it word for word, but basically if you go
Paraphrase
to jail, you are no longer, you're basically a slave. And on
Yes.
top of that, that's when all of a sudden black people started going to jail
No.
at a higher rate,
Yes.
which made jail a
Because white
fucking
people,
business.
because you see, the issue is, and I will always go back to this every time. We can't complain about something, right? As far as what cops are doing, and I always say this: when the people in our own community don't want to go to fuck and become a cop because they're afraid to become snitches.
Right.
So if you got nothing but the counties wanting to go be cops,
I mean, the majority of the cops in the hood are black. What the fuck is you talking about?
Say it again.
Majority of the cops in the hood are black.
no, we got a lot. We got a large. No. 22nd
you
district.
tripping.
I
They
was
just
saying
did the
what
poll.
you-
The 22nd
tripping.
district got more white cops than blacks. They
You
just put
tripping.
more. They just stole more. The quote unquote street niggas where all the shootings happened at. But it's more white cops in 22nd district than it is black cops.
Since
Okay.
when?
I
They
don't know.
did it.
about
No,
that.
man, they
Well, let me
always
ask you
ran the
this.
polls about that because they try to hire more
know?
blacks.
Like, you know, when they talk about what the fuck is it called? When they give people something, or when they I can't think of the term. When they when they gave the Chinese people all the money when they dropped the bomb on them.
What, reparations?
Reparations. You know, everybody got reparations, right?
Right.
Chinese, Indians got the all that money and all the land. You know, even white people got reparations. Do you know when they got reparations?
Yeah, when they gave up their
When they
slaves.
ended slavery. So the fact that they ended slavery, we taking y'all slaves, but since we took y'all slaves, we gonna give y'all all this land in the Midwest.
So what I'm asking you.
So how is that not black and white? They didn't give the people who went through slavery reparations,
If
but
it's
the people who enslaved
if it's about
us,
black and
reparations.
white, what about everybody else?
Hold on. How about answer my question first?
Okay.
Can I answer your question?
Yes,
No,
let-
you can. I want him to answer my question
Let me
first.
answer your question too. What was it?
My question is, how is it that the people who enslaved us get reparations, but the people who were enslaved didn't get any reparations?
Ain't get nothing.
Can I answer that? Please.
No.
Answer.
Okay,
we'll get to
go
you.
ahead.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no,
You
no.
start.
You go second.
You start. No,
Because
you
just,
start.
No, you just asked me again.
You start.
Go ahead. Let me hear you first.
Because it's a movie. They want us to think black and white. That's my
That's
answer.
not answering my question, though. How did they get reparations and they enslaved us? And we
Because we're going to give it to them. And when we give it to them, these people are going to think that we're entitled to it too because these people got it. You see what I'm saying?
Tommy, you go with Cole. What's your answer?
Huh? So what I'm saying is, time out.
I'm done.
Time out. Time out. If these people got it and we try and run this,
Everybody, Chinese, Indian, or Native American, the white people, the Jews, everybody got it but us. How do you explain it?
Can I explain it?
yeah.
All right.
Please-
So
please explain
in
it.
history, what happened was when it came time for reparations, which happened, I believe, in 17 something, when they abolished so-called quote unquote first abolished slavery.
hmm
When they brought out the legislation for reparations, it was predominantly, I think it was 10 families that got reparations. There were black people. There were black slave owners.
Okay.
When they went to the
Hold on. Hold on. Don't misquote saying they got reparations. Were they able to take over the land of the slave owners, or they said we're going to give you this
listen,
land?
I'm trying to tell you. The 10 black families were slave owners themselves. They owned slaves.
Right.
They were the upper echelons
Right.
of the black world.
They had money.
So those families took the bulk of what reparations was supposed to come to slavery. Then when they made up the legislation, the 10 black families took reparations. The rest of them went to all the white owners. The 10 black families didn't give a fuck about the rest of the black people. See, we had the wrong niggas vouching for us at that time because they got their shit. They got their land. They got everything. That's why Atlanta to this day is predominantly black folks because Atlanta was one of the areas where the black families wanted. They wanted Atlanta because of the
Okay, you just said 10 black families?
yes, back then it was 10 black families that owned slaves in the South. They were the ones that breeded what they would consider the
So you
fighters.
saying they gave 10 black families and the rest of the white people?
Yeah.
Okay, so you telling about how 10 black families going to break it down in between how many black people?
No. That's the thing. They didn't break it down.
No, that's what I'm saying. But if they were to break it down, how far was going to?
No,
What they gave 10 black families.
that's the point I'm trying to make. It was never supposed to be broken down to everybody. It was only for the heads of the people that was at them tables.
Right.
So the heads at them tables, okay, give me my portion. I'm up now, which is how niggas is. I'm up now. Fuck everybody else. Me and my family cool.
Right.
So when reparations, that's why we would never get reparations because they gave it up. Now this is the kicker to it. It was never documented the lump sum that was given. That's the part where we can't never see because they don't want to divulge how much we got. Because for one, we do
You
know.
can't say we if they only gave it to 10 families.
But it was for we, just like when Martin Luther King wanted to fight for shit. They quote unquote.
So
was,
how does the Constitution say we're only 3/4 of a man if it's not black and white? It didn't say white people were 3/4 of a man.
No, because again, we were slaves at the time. White people were not slaves at the time. White people could not be slaves. So
who were slaves?
Yeah.
black people.
Exactly.
But why though? Why would we become slaves?
Why? Yeah.
Because we were less of a man than them.
because we were dumb enough to say we'll go with you.
Right.
We were dumb enough to say
Hold on.
the
Stop.
first.
Y'all got the game fucked up. I hope you don't believe that all the slaves came from Africa. They was brought.
No, listen. to me.
Okay, so
a
what are you
majority
talking
of a lot of the slaves migrated from Africa to England and got brung over here. That's what people don't realize.
People don't realize the majority of motherfuckers that became slaves are already here.
That too. That's
So
that's
what do you mean? Go with them.
No. I'm talking about the ones that came from Africa. The first couple 100,000 came over willingly, but believing it was better.
But
They
So
believed it
what
was
does
better.
that mean though? They still
No.
became slaves.
They did, but what I'm saying is when we got here and we became slaves,
Right.
that's when we became 3/5 of a man. White people came over with the mindset of this is their land,
Okay.
regardless of who it belongs to.
But listen,
So
but listen to this though. All right, so out of all the people in the world, right? If it's not black and white, out of all the people in the world, why were black people slaves? Like, out of all the people they picked,
No.
why was black people slaves?
No, let's be clear.
So only black people were
the
slaves?
Jews were slaves.
I mean, we were
Only
over here.
black. Hold
The
on,
Jews
Mike.
are
Hold
slaves
on,
over
Mike.
here.
Hold on, Mike.
No.
Hold on,
No,
Mike.
we
I don't
talking-
want you to get. Hold
talking
on.
over here.
Hold on, Mike. You know too much. Time out. Only blacks were slaves?
No, but
What are you?
There's slaves in every
All right,
culture.
let me hear. Time
Slaves in
out,
every
Mike.
culture.
Don't do you
But-
you a go.
I feel like we got it the worst.
We did.
Why?
Because think about it. The Jews own damn near everything.
Right?
They were slaves at one point. The blacks don't own not a
Why?
motherfucking thing.
Why though? Why?
Why?
Because
Come
they
on.
decided we gonna keep this to us. They didn't spend
Who?
their money. Jews, they didn't spend their money on nobody. They came over here.
So how
and
does
built
it
their
build the blacks not
banks.
owning shit?
When the Jews came over, just like the Italians came over, when the Italians got here, they were dirty slaves to the white people. They were looked at as
So
dirty
why
slaves.
does none of them say they would? None of those people were 3/4 of a man.
Again, because the
All
color.
them people were allowed to vote back in the day.
No, they
Black
wasn't.
people-
No, Jews was not allowed to vote.
Man,
here.
you out your fucking
No,
mind.
it was not. Jews were not allowed to
You
vote.
out
here.
your
They wasn't a part of this
motherfucking
country at one
mind.
point.
When
They
they
wasn't even
became
looked at.
American citizens, they were
My
allowed
man,
to
they
vote.
were not. That's the thing. They were not even American
Yes.
citizens when they first got here. The
When
first,
they became American
you know how long ago
citizens,
they was here before they became American citizens? They didn't come in and become American
Yo,
citizens.
do you know that was part
the
of the reason why
Chinese
we
were
were
slaves at one
Do
point.
you know that's
Yeah,
part of the
nah.
reason why we were considered 3/4 of men? Because of the voting and shit?
It became 3/4 of the men because we were actually rebelling against these motherfuckers, and they wrote that shit in to make us less. We were actually fighting them at this time. That's what the Civil War and everything came in. They wrote all that shit in because we were getting too powerful. So they had to diminish us.
Listen, speaking of rebellion, speaking of rebellion, how many times can you look upon us and say, yeah, we was rebellion?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
As far as what he said, we were rebellion. So what I'm saying is,
Hold on. Why would we have to rebel if we was equals?
We was never equal. Nobody.
Exactly.
To this day, we still not equal.
Exactly.
why do you?
No.
That's the point.
That's the fucking whole thing.
But that,
Time
but
out,
that,
time
that,
out.
That
Let me-
has to do with your race and your money. Because
No.
if you had the money,
Why do you feel
No, you're
we
not.
was equals?
Because the black people with the rich black people are not considered equal to the rich white people.
Shit, that's a lie.
Shit,
Why?
that's not-
Shit, that's a lie.
Why
Watch your
not?
fucking
Shit,
mind.
you go
Why
over there,
not?
ask some Arab brothers over there that own all that oil, they equal.
Why
They
not?
got the
Why they
money,
not
they have-
They not equal over here.
Shit.
Vito, why?
We
Come
not-
on.
they don't
Why
wanna
they
be
not
here.
equal?
Because they're not fucking white. Do you
They don't want to be here.
Why?
Do you know? Have you ever
Listen.
heard of Rockefeller and the Rothschilds?
Yeah,
and all
listen,
that?
I'm glad you
They
said
run all
Rockefeller.
that shit. You know the
Can
banks
I-
run all that shit. You know who run
listen,
the banks?
listen.
That's because we are here. That's because we are here. When you're asking,
Listen,
about
I told you one guy that supported Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
You said Rockefeller.
Okay.
A Rockefeller guy supported.
It wasn't Rockefeller.
It was his
but Rockefeller
family.
not white though.
What is he?
Italian.
That's white.
What the fuck is you talking
That's
about?
white.
Ask him
To
tell him
us.
Italian he white. Tell him
He's
Italian he
white.
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 Tell him Italian he white. See
To
how he
us.
He's white.
To
Tell him
us.
Italian that day.
That's why
Well, you
it
see him
was.
Italian,
That's
you
why
tell
I
him he
said it
white.
was
Okay,
sold
let me
to
ask you a
us.
question.
That's like telling the African he black.
That's
An
why I
African is
said
not
it was
black.
sold
Let me
to
ask you a
us because
question.
of
An African
that.
black?
Right?
If you see an Italian person, and before you hear them talk, when you thinking of him, he's white.
White.
So that's he gonna use that
So
shit.
let me ask you a
advantage.
question. You go tell the African person you're black. He gonna go with that?
Yeah, he gonna
Fuck,
say
ain't an
he's
African.
not.
Ain't
I don't
African on
know.
this earth. There's not an
No,
African on this
he's
earth that
not.
gonna say he
He's
black.
not.
He's African.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he not black.
So
We
what's
black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
point?
because we
The
go
same
off
thing with the
color.
Italians and the white
We
folks.
go
They
off
get treated
color.
the same as us. Fuck is you talking
No,
about?
some of them get treated better. Shit. They come in and get treated way better.
No, they don't.
Shit.
Vito,
They
it's
get more
about
than we get.
people.
They ain't got to pay
Vito.
taxes for 7 years. You do, nigga.
What the fuck? Cause we've been here.
My point. They come in and get treated better than us. They get
Right.
loans and shit before us.
Everybody come in and get
My
treated
point. So they don't get treated like us. They
Everybody.
come in and get loans, Vito.
They
They
do
get
get
businesses.
treated like us. What are
They
you
can't.
talking
You know,
about, man?
An African come here right now and go to a bank and get $200,000 loan. You can't. Unless
No,
your
yeah,
shit together.
The fuck you can't just cause you
Yes.
African.
Yeah,
Unless
what?
your
Nigga,
shit
that's
together.
You know what?
Unless your shit
They choose
together.
not
Like,
to. Africans choose not to
yes.
go get that loan.
No, you can't. Just because you're African don't mean you,
You
come over
tripping,
and
V.
get
You better ask these
$200,000
Africans,
loan.
V. You tripping, V.
I don't know about African.
Your trainer was African. What the fuck?
Ask him, V. Hey, V, before they come here, they got their shit together.
No,
They know what
Yeah,
they're coming for.
Just
I
because
agree
you
with you,
African
Mike.
does
I don't
not
know
mean
about
you gonna get a
African.
fucking
I'm
loan. That
trying
doesn't
to
make
tell you,
sense.
Africans don't want loans. That's the problem. They don't want it. They come here with their shit there. The Africans will come to this country already with 800 credit score. They were on their credit score before they even got here, B.
Yo, how the fuck? So you telling me their credit score from over Africans will transfer over to here?
No, they build shit here. Vito
You just said their credit score gonna be 800 before they get here.
because they built it here before they get here, V. What are you talking about? Every African, these Africans won't come over here, bro. They just look that way because they don't care about clothes.
Nigga, you are. If that's the case, why the fuck are they working the same jobs we working or less?
Who, V? And they got 4 or 5 jobs doing that shit. You got one. What are you talking about,
Yeah,
V? You
Mike.
ain't killing us.
Give it to him, Mike. Give it to
Their
him, Mike.
education is way better
Yeah,
than ours. I'll give you
yeah,
that. So, V, you can't. So they only working that job because they got 3 or 4 to match it, V.
Yeah.
Their education is 10 times
They
better
got 3 or 4 what?
jobs.
So why
Yeah.
the fuck you got Africans working in fucking McDonald's and
Because
Walmart and shit like
they
that?
make that's their second and third job.
So they got so much money.
Mike.
Why the fuck you working second and third
Because
job?
that's the way they live.
Yeah, that's the
What,
way
they
to
not
go,
lazy?
beat
Yo,
up.
They
Hold on,
work
hold on,
their
hold on.
ass off.
Let me explain something to you goofy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
My trainer was my when I went to work with Warner, he was African. He didn't
Okay.
have 3 or 4 jobs.
Yeah,
he had
because
one job because he's making good
That
money.
don't mean he's
Like
not
you said,
the average
he
African.
making what? Good money.
Okay,
All
so
right.
if you're making good money, he only got one job. Them niggas who work for Walmart, you said they got
Let
3
me
or 4
ask you
jobs.
this,
That
Vito.
don't mean
They
they
like
not making
the
Let me
money.
ask you
That don't
this.
make no sense.
He
The
making good money
typical
now.
brother.
That don't make no sense.
Time out. The typical brother. How many jobs are they working? Because
One.
they're not.
Hold on,
Yeah,
speak for
okay.
yourself.
Exactly.
I said, you're not the typical.
fuck he is.
He's not the
Right.
typical. He's not the typical, bro.
This-
If you put in more hours than you supposed to put in, you not the typical, Vito.
my ass.
Stop that shit, Vito.
Yeah.
Huh?
Y'all boys is crazy.
I am
Nah,
African.
Ain't
So-
no nigga gonna work more than they have to. If you got
Africans
money,
do.
if you got money, you're not.
The
What the fuck?
Africans-
Is you
my-
talking- I just gave you an example of a nigga who don't.
Africans and the Chinese. No.
Chinese do
Bro.
one thing.
Listen,
They
listen.
don't
You
do multiple
the
jobs.
you the main reason why a lot of
Africans
niggas is
and
fucked up in the
Chinese
United
do
States
not-
right now because
nobody
they
works
think
harder
like
than
you.
them, V.
No,
They think
Mexicans
like you.
work harder than all
No.
everybody.
Mexican works harder for less.
Yes.
Mexicans,
That's true.
Mexican works harder for less.
Yeah.
Africans and Chinese, when it comes to education, and this is the ticket.
Think
They
about what you're
run
saying.
this
If
shit.
your education is
Shout
so
out
great,
to you,
why
Mike.
would you have to work 4 jobs?
Mike,
if your
shout out to
education-
you,
Two-
Mike.
The two
I
major
went to school
continents
with
right
Asians.
now are Asian country is Asian.
I went to school with
Africans.
Asians.
We
Half
are
my school
starting
was
to win
Asian,
today.
Niggas
and
don't
they
do it,
were-
they're working 4
they-
jobs.
Because they bust their ass.
Yes,
V.
they
If
do.
your education is so
Vito.
great, you get the
Because
college
that's their
education.
work ethic.
Excuse me. If your education is so great, that means you should be having a higher
No,
rated job, right?
that's the difference between them and us. V.
So
we
you tell me
believe.
they choose to work in
Yes.
Walmart and McDonald's
Yeah, V.
over having a good paying job.
No, V. Because again, they first job could be a very good thing. It could be an engineer somewhere and still
Right.
go to Walmart at night. V. What I'm trying to tell you is, only in America we believe because I got a master, I only need one fucking job.
Right.
We the only people that believe I got an associate, I need one job.
Right.
We the only country that believes that
Sir,
shit.
no, you're the only motherfucker believe
How?
what you're talking about because I know for a fact that my fucking trainer only got one
You keep talking
job.
about one train, and Vito, you bring up your one train, and I can bring all the Africans that work in the mental health field. Now, you want to go to mental health field? The Africans run that field. All of them work motherfucking residential, and they all work for multiple companies at one time. Why? Because they leave one house, go to the next.
Hold on, excuse me.
And you're getting paid $25 an
As
hour.
far as that,
28th
that's
Street
easy.
beefing, y'all.
That's easy for you to make multiple jobs because you're still doing the same thing in the same field. That's not multiple jobs.
So, all right. So, what's the difference between the one that was literally a fucking lawyer and then came to residential? V. He making good money. Why? Because I can come to work and go to sleep.
So that ain't fucking working hard.
It is
So
no.
that was
It's
just everything
it's
you just
still,
said.
But when I say working hard, I mean they actually at work. Every job is not being at Walmart is not a hard job. V. You
Right.
stocking shelves. It's not
Yeah.
a hard job.
That's
Yeah,
hard
though.
work.
That's
man.
not
You
hard
worked at
work.
Walmart before?
That's not hard
you talking
work.
about?
Man, shout out to
No,
the
but I worked at
Walmart workers.
Strawbridges.
Shout out Walmart.
Shout out
That ain't
I'm
Walmart.
taking way back. And
That ain't Walmart.
Strawbridges was hard, nigga. Working the female department of Strawbridges, nigga. You got the game fucked up.
That ain't Walmart.
Stocking ain't
Them old ladies tear them racks up all day.
Have you
Listen.
seen them fucking aisles filled up? Y'all tripping.
Yeah, no.
Stocking ain't easy,
No. Depending on what Walmart you go to. You go to South Philly Walmart. Yeah, you come to my Walmart, you got shit right. You talking
Listen.
Stocking ain't easy, bro.
Can I ask y'all before we wrap up? San Fran, Cowboys. What's your team? Cowboys,
I know.
Rams.
We the shit.
Super Bowl.
I know, cause you
Soon
said
to-
Brady. You
Soon to
said
be Super Bowl champion.
you said Kyle 28th Street said
Yeah, if I
switch Dak out
if I
for
could get Brady or Rodgers right now,
Yeah, with
I
the
wouldn't
Anybody
say
would
so.
do that. Oh, but
Anybody.
you know my man is a Rams fan, right?
Yeah.
He said his quarterback better than Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford
Stafford is better.
has
than-
never done
Dak.
anything.
Listen, time out.
Stafford.
Time out.
Get that out, Calvin Johnson. The
Time
fuck
out.
Get the fuck out there. Y'all
Time
talking
out.
about, like,
Time
TV.
out.
What?
Time out.
Matthew Stafford ain't
Time out.
none of that.
The name of the show was Keep It Casino,
Yes,
right?
it is.
So I'm gonna
Right.
do that once today.
Right? Keep It Casino, Keep It Casino, Keep It Casino.
Now when you talking about Matt Stafford, but man,
Right.
I can keep
Okay.
it
If we keeping it a casino, we not talking Matthew Stafford.
What has he ever done?
Let's talk Micah Parsons. Right?
Different.
Kyle, 28th Street, he different.
Super different.
Mike, he different, right?
Super different.
Right. You take him off that
No,
team.
no. It's so-
Time out. Time out, Mike. You take Micah Parsons off that team. Y'all regular Dallas Cowboys
No.
team. Stop it.
Dak still do what he do. Dak can play defense.
Time out.
You a Dallas Cowboy
Time out,
fan
time out.
now,
I'm a
Vito?
fan of good players.
Time out.
Dak Prescott
Matt
was
Stafford ain't shit. He ain't no
Dak
good player.
Prescott
Can I ask you a
is
question?
not better.
Can I ask you a
Yes,
question? 'Cause
you
we
can
only-
ask
and
me
I'm gonna be real.
multiple
We
questions.
only do this when it comes to the Cowboys. We
Yeah,
only
that.
do this to the Cowboys.
Who is we?
All
Not me.
all of us
Not
here.
hold on,
Everybody
Kyle.
here.
You know what he gonna say?
What?
You must know what he gonna say, Kyle. What do we do?
Only when it comes to a Cowboys team is
We say they choke.
no. It's
We
take
say
this person off.
they didn't live up
It's take this person off. If this person ain't do that,
No, we not
for
saying
example,
that.
Like for example, when we whoop Carolina ass, the Cardinals ass this week,
Time out.
They gonna say, "Oh, this person wasn't there. Hopkins wasn't there. That person."
We're
wasn't
not talking about that.
there." So
We're
why would
talking
you say
about
take Parsons off. You can't take him off.
time out. Time out. What I'm saying is
All
time
right,
out.
take. You take.
Time out. You take Parsons off, right?
The defense.
The defense. Those guys is not the same
You take
guy.
Donald. You take
Time
Aaron
out.
Donald
No,
off. What y'all got?
his attitude.
You take
and
Aaron
his
Donald
impact-
off. What y'all got?
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen. All right, we got Diggs. Jalen and Diggs having a
Diggs was here last year. He did shit without
He
He
Parsons.
much better this year.
Mike, listen to what I'm saying.
no.
I
So
don't want
coaching don't
you.
make- coaching
Time
his
out.
teams don't make a
Time
difference?
out, Mike. I don't want you to
got a different
confuse this shit. Dallas is
What I gotta do with
top
Dak, though?
5 defense.
No, we number one.
But what I'm saying
No,
is,
we number one. Get it right.
that's okay.
Number
You
one.
said it. Number one.
Thank you.
Dallas number 1. That shit go off Micah Parsons, bro.
I'm
what's
not
your
going.
point, though?
I'm not going to debate this.
But
That's
y'all
what
y'all
I'm
defense
saying.
on Aaron Donald, right?
And y'all not number
No, but what I'm saying is,
You don't want Aaron Donald?
if Aaron Donald is gone, we got Jalen.
Alright,
Who y'all got?
Name me game Jalen.
If Micah gone, who y'all got?
Randy Gregory.
in ours.
Y'all had them.
Yeah, and they was 10 house last year.
Nothing.
No, Gregory was 10 house.
They said
Gregory had 10
nothing
10 sacks
last.
last
What
year.
was y'all record last year?
We was,
Enough said.
Yeah, we was
No.
Enough said.
But you remember Dak? You remember Dak went out last year too.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yes,
that.
go to the year before that.
The year
Hey.
before, our whole defense was hurt. Our whole defense was hurt.
Go to-
Jalen Smith was hurt. Van Der was hurt.
So that's
Lawrence
not
was
the
hurt.
year that we beat y'all in the playoffs.
That was. We was hurt. We was hurt. We limped into the playoffs.
But let's.
On the defense side, we limped into the
What I gotta do
playoffs.
with Dak
But
Prescott?
what,
What
Kyle?
that got to do with Matthew Stafford? What has Matthew Stafford ever done?
Kyle,
And he had-
what has Dak Prescott ever done?
He's had. Listen, he's had.
What has
He
Dak
broke
He won more
Prescott.
playoff
Prescott?
games
Matthew
than
Stafford
Matt Stafford.
in
He
less
won more
time.
playoff
Yeah.
games than Matt Stafford.
What?
He has broke more records than Matt
How
Stafford
many?
in less
What
time.
what
Matt
playoff
Stafford
games
broke
did Dak win?
He got what?
Seattle.
He got
One.
Seattle.
and Eagles, and he beat the Eagles.
How many Dak Prescott wins do we have in the playoffs?
2.
Cause y'all say he got
How many-
more
how
than
many Matt
Matthew
Stafford
Stafford.
got? How many Matt Stafford got?
2.
And how many years he been in the league?
50.
It don't matter.
And he had a top 9
It-
receiver,
Top 5.
top 5.
To
all
know.
the time.
Yeah, and he went to the
One.
playoffs when he had Calvin.
And he
what
folded
happened?
every time.
What I'm saying is,
Every time he folded.
I don't
Time-
think Dak
time
ever
out.
threw double interceptions.
time
like Matt
out.
Stafford.
What I'm saying is,
What is you
equate Calvin Johnson to the Dallas receivers.
What?
Those two guys.
Ain't better than Calvin Johnson.
Those two guys
Calvin Johnson
equal
ain't
Calvin
Golden
Johnson.
No, he had
Nah.
Calvin Johnson. Nate
He
Burleson.
made Golden Tate. Stop
He
it.
made him.
Yeah, Nate Burleson. before
Stop it.
Golden Tate.
He made all them dudes, bro.
He made
Stop
Calvin
it.
Johnson?
He ain't make Calvin
No,
Johnson.
he didn't make
Okay.
Calvin Johnson,
So what
but
am I
he
saying?
made all them other guys you gonna name.
So
Stop
what-
it.
what-
I ain't naming all them
Stop
other guys.
it.
I'm just
Stop
saying,
it.
when it's crunch time, every time he gonna do that.
Yes, because when it's crunch time, he don't have nobody.
He gonna do the same thing this year.
Calvin Johnson.
He has Calvin Johnson, and this year he got Cooper Kupp, right? He got Odell.
Calvin Johnson. Time out. Do Calvin Johnson play defense?
You just said the same thing about fucking when we
So
talking
with
about
that-
Dak,
so with
and then
Dak-
you
Dak
brought up
don't
Michael
play defense?
Parsons.
Huh?
Dak don't play defense.
Yeah, but Micah Parsons do.
But why you bring so why you bring up Michael Parsons about that?
Because y'all have the same exact team except for Micah.
When Dak was
Coaching.
13-3, he didn't have Michael Parsons.
Coaching.
Y'all have the same
Yes or
exact.
no? When Dak was 13-3, he didn't have Michael Parsons.
Coaching.
Are you talking about
No.
wins and
All right,
losses
so
or
what's the
games?
difference?
We
When
talking
has
But
about
I'm
Stafford
saying
13-3?
this
When
year.
has Matt Stafford
It's the
over
same- it's the
13-3?
same-
This year,
It's the same
Kyle, let me talk to you, Kyle.
It's the same
It's
team.
the same
the
team,
narrative, man.
but y'all didn't have who?
Our defensive
Who didn't?
coordinator
Time out.
and
Who?
Michael Parsons.
Okay.
And our defensive coordinator.
Micah
let me
Parsons.
stop.
And our defensive coordinator.
Stop
Let me
it,
stop.
bro.
We had Mike Nolan, which was a 3-4.
Did y'all have Diggs?
Yeah, he was.
How many interceptions did Diggs?
Probably
Four.
0.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, he had 4. How many does he have this
No,
year?
man.
11, but this is the
It's
thing.
Micah Parsons,
No,
bro.
Mike
Stop
Parsons.
it.
Are we talking about wins
Yo,
and
you
losses
know
or
something-
somebody?
We're talking about
Let me tell you right
overall
now.
game,
Like you-
Vito.
like you
You're
know
lost.
stats-
You know,
That makes sense.
cornerback is one of the hardest positions to come in as a rookie.
Yes.
So he got better his second
Who?
He's to Trayvon Diggs. He got better his second
Yeah,
season.
yeah,
So that's what
he
it
did
is.
get better.
Yeah.
But because
Mike
of
not catching
Micah
he not-
Parsons,
He's
stop
not
it,
catching
bro.
them joints
Come
for
on,
him.
Bro,
So when he
stop
got,
it.
You're not
so
gonna
when
give
he
Mike
got,
all
when he
that
got two,
fucking
when he got the
credit,
interception
man.
in the first week, then
Stop
2 in the second week. That one because of Mike.
I'm
Mike Parsons wasn't tearing them.
I'm gonna ask you this. Let me just ask y'all this.
If we're talking about Stafford
Kyle,
and
Mike,
Dak, what the fuck?
How many interceptions did Diggs have last year? Just answering me
He
that.
said 4. I don't
4. How many does he have this year?
11.
Enough said.
No.
Enough said,
He's gotten
bro.
better.
That's
All right,
seven.
let me
That's
stop.
a difference of
Let me
seven.
ask you a
Come
question.
on,
That has nothing to
man.
do with
How many
coaching.
Jalen Ramsey got?
That
Huh?
has
How
nothing
many
to do with
Jalen Ramsey
coaching.
got?
They don't throw the
Let
James.
me ask you a question. That has nothing to do with coaching.
Yes.
It
Scheming.
does.
All right, so how, you can't put it on Michael Parsons. Because let me ask you this: is it Dan Quinn that's putting Michael Parsons in a position to be able to do what he does? Yes or no? Is it because we have?
Let me
Mike
ask
Nolan,
you this
If we
question.
have Mike Nolan, he'd be playing
Mike,
3-4.
Mike,
and
Mike,
He be playing.
Mike.
He be playing.
You
coverage.
intimate right now.
No.
Yeah, let me ask y'all both this, right? I'm gonna ask both of y'all this, and it's just yes or no.
Let's go.
You take Micah Parsons off that team.
How the fuck
You
you talking about Michael
can't.
Parsons?
Man.
You take Matthew Stafford, y'all got Jared Goff.
Yes, but
your
we
time
had
off.
success.
When?
We had success.
We did
Dak
too.
Prescott,
Dak Prescott was
first
13-3.
round.
But we was 13.
First round going.
And what Max Stafford do?
First round
What Max
going.
Stafford do? What Jared Goff do with y'all defense last year? Y'all had the same
Jared
defense last
Goff went to a Super Bowl with us, though. You can't compare Jared Goff to
After y'all
Dak
got rid of
Prescott.
Fisher, right? So that goes
You
in the
can't
scheme.
do that,
After
bro.
what? After what?
Jared,
Like,
time
you said
out.
after y'all got
Right
your
now,
coach,
right now,
So your coach
if
didn't
we're
mean nothing?
ranking quarterbacks, Jared Goff has to be better than
Stop.
Dak Prescott.
Right
He
now?
beat him.
Right now.
Yes. Stop
He
it.
didn't
bro.
beat him in the run game.
Yeah.
He didn't beat him.
Time out, bro. Time out. Time
Y'all
out.
didn't even throw the
We're
ball. Y'all
not.
ran
Time
the
out.
ball.
We're not.
What?
Listen,
He had
Dallas
too much control,
fans
y'all.
in
He had
here.
too much control, y'all.
Dallas fans in here. We're not. Who has Dak Prescott beat?
Russell Wilson.
Jared Goff.
Carson
Jared
Wentz.
Goff. Time out. Time out.
Russell
Show
Wilson.
show me.
Russell
Show me something that's impressive because
Russell
Jared Goff beat the shit out the
No, y'all
Seattle
didn't.
Seahawks.
Y'all ran the ball. Y'all didn't even throw it.
I'm saying, show me something that's impressive. Jared Goff beat the shit out of Seattle. He has a win. What I mean is he has a winning record against them. Show me
Y'all in the
somebody.
same division. That's why.
Show
He
me
ain't got a
some.
record against San Fran.
Pull it up.
We already know
Look
we
at the
swept y'all the
screen.
last 3 fucking years.
Look. No, y'all didn't.
Yes, we didn't sweep
Look
y'all
at
the last 2
screen.
years in a row.
No. 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 Look at the screen. Look at it.
How am I gonna screen him on the
Look
opposite
at
side
it.
of the screen?
Listen,
Fuck.
Yo.
I don't care what he talking about. Jared Goff ain't better than Dak Prescott. And nothing.
Is Jared Goff better than Jimmy G?
No.
No.
Jared Goff is better than nobody.
Jared Goff won't be the quarterback
Jimmy,
for the Lions.
listen,
And
time
Matt
out.
Stafford won't be your quarterback next
Time
year.
out. Jimmy G is not better than nobody. Don't get it fucked
Jimmy
up.
G win
Jimmy
games. He been
Jimmy
to the Super
G.
Bowl.
Time out.
Why you think
Time
Goff
out.
out of
Time
there?
out. Time out. Jimmy G didn't win any games when San Fran went to the Super Bowl. Their defense won them games. Jared Goff won games when the Rams
What
went
games
to
he
the
won?
Super Bowl.
When? Bro, your defense won your game.
Time out.
Eric Down.
Time out.
What?
And
Time
Jalen
out.
fucking Ramsey. them
Time
guys.
out.
Come on, Eric
Time
Down
out.
talking about his defense ain't
Time
good.
out. Time out.
I ain't giving
They
it.
said Roby Coleman should have been called for defensive pass interference, right?
Against the Saints?
Yes.
Yeah, he should have.
He wasn't, right?
Yeah, he should have.
Who put them guys in field goal range? Jared Goff.
He ain't.
Stop it,
That's
bro.
Tebow. I ain't
Who?
got you, what?
Stop it, bro. Stop
Jared
it.
Goff ain't. I can't name you probably 5 people Jared Goff better than. Why you think he out of LA?
Bro, Jared Goff is better than who's your team?
Dak Prescott.
No, y'all
He's
traded
better than-
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff is better than Dak Prescott.
Y'all
Yes,
traded-
there- no,
y'all
time
traded
out,
to a
time
person
out.
Who's averaging 3 wins a season at that
Time
time.
out. Stafford is better than Goff. We're not gonna talk about wins and losses. Stafford is better than
Talk
Goff.
about wins and losses.
Dak is better. Overall, Dak is better than Jared Goff, but Jared Goff has been better than Dak. We're not gonna do that.
When?
When?
Career wise.
No, just 'cause
Look
he-
at the screen.
'cause he went
Look
to a-
at the
'cause
screen.
he went to a Super
Just
Bowl.
look at the screen.
Because he went to the Super Bowl
That's
with
all he
y'all
based it
deep.
on.
That's what you base it on. Because he went to Super Bowl.
No,
with
we're
y'all-
basing it off of wins and
He,
losses.
he probably don't got more wins than that. I don't know for
can't
sure.
Blame it. You can't do the
But he
wins and
probably don't got-
losses. As far as who's better, that don't make you better because your team got more wins.
So what I'm saying is, if you have the same team, right? You had the same team, offensive team.
Joe Flacco better than Michael
Time
Vick.
out. Time out, Mike.
Joe Flacco better than
Time
Michael
out, Mike. You have the same offensive team. You got Zeke.
Sweat,
Time
2019.
out.
No, ain't no
You
time.
got Zeke.
Ain't no
You
time.
got CD. You got this person or that person, right?
Nah, but no damn Jared Goff, so don't even say that.
Are you better?
Sweat 2020. That's 2 years in a row we swept you. Just since you said no.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So you swept us,
yeah.
and
Twice.
where did you go in them 2 years?
Farther than y'all. We swept y'all.
Where?
We went to the fucking janitor's closet to get the broom and sweep y'all 2 years in a row. That's what we
Listen,
went.
And
If
you
you-
went out in the next
Listen,
round.
if
of
you
the-
It don't matter.
If
We
you
better
pick
than y'all.
Jared Goff or this Cowboy team right now,
They'd be the same place as the Detroit
is
Lions.
that they be the same place. 'Cause
That's
he,
a lie.
Yes, they would. They wouldn't be.
That's a lie.
Hey,
Listen,
No,
I will
listen to this.
flip it.
Think about
I
how
will.
good Jared
Time
Goff
out.
was. No,
I
fuck
will
that.
flip it. If you put Dak Prescott on the Lions, they will have the same wins that they have right now. Because Dak Prescott is not that good.
Well,
I
how
don't-
good, how good
What
was
can
Jared
Dak
Goff?
Prescott do? What
How
can
good
he
was
do?
Jared Goff when he had Fisher as the head coach?
What can't that
He had
Prescott
no
do?
wins.
You
talking
talking about
basketball
one
earlier.
year.
Okay,
about
and then he got
basketball
another
earlier,
coach
plus guy.
that was better, and he
Yeah.
started
And he
looking
went
better.
to the Super Bowl.
And now look at him again, back to the same Jared
Yes,
Goff. Exactly.
it's a
I'll ask
coach.
you, what do they do better than Dak? They
Every-
not more clutch than Dak. Dak got more comeback wins than anybody in the league right now. They not.
How
more
many
clutch.
playoff? Fuck all that.
playoffs? He didn't have a defense.
How
They
many
all
playoff wins?
Two.
That's all we talk.
Two. So how
Two
many your man
playoff
got? How many your
games.
man got right now?
What's his record in the playoffs? Dak
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Goff better.
y'all had one run. That was the.
That's
Same
it.
year-
It
that
don't
was
matter.
the same year he
Super Bowl.
won.
Listen,
Y'all had one run.
How many Matt Stafford got? And he been in the league 12 years.
Probably 0.
Two.
Matthew Stafford doesn't fit in this equation
Why not?
Because he's a bum. Yeah, you're
'Cause
right.
he
I
played
agree
for
with
the
that.
Lions.
He's a bum.
Right.
I agree with
because
that.
he
Jared
played
Goff
for the
played
Lions.
He's a
He
bum.
played for the Lions, but you're not going to act like
What's
Dak
worse?
Prescott
Time
is
out.
better
What's the
than.
worst- what's
Time
the worst
out.
pro-
Dak
Time
Prescott better than
out.
both of them
Time
guys.
out.
Both of them.
I'm going to ask the people, and I'm going to ask y'all. And we got to be going left field right now.
It's only about.
Is Dak Prescott better than Matthew Stafford?
Yes.
My man.
Hell
Career-wise.
My man.
Matt
They
Stafford's in that
correct.
league way longer. What the fuck is you talking about?
If Dak
No,
had
he came into the
Megatron,
league with Calvin Johnson. What are you
couldn't
talking
do
about?
nothing.
He came into the
And
league.
who else?
with- that's all you need.
No, this
Yes,
is
it
not the
My man,
NBA.
Who did?
This is not the
who did that come into
NBA,
the league
Mike.
with? Who did that come into the league with?
Mike, this
Who did that come
Zeke.
No.
Zeke was a top. Listen,
Who did not know Zeke
time
was
out.
going to be?
Time
It
out.
don't
Time
matter.
out.
Zeke ain't got the
Time
impact
out.
that Calvin Johnson
Time out. Time
So who you
out.
taking, Calvin Johnson?
Time
or
out. Fuck all who you
Zeke? Who
taking.
you taking first? Calvin
Time
Johnson?
out. Well, fuck who you taking. Calvin Johnson was top 5 all time. Right?
Zeke
Time out.
ain't. No, ain't
Time
talking
out.
No.
Calvin Johnson was top 5, and Matthew Stafford lived up to that hype.
What height?
right?
He didn't
Well,
have
what
a
he-
height.
What did he live up
Go
to?
home.
Interceptions in the clutch.
What did he ever do to live up to anything?
Nothing.
First of all, he had no hype because he wasn't.
He's
really
just-
Do Calvin Johnson have records?
He just better than
Yes or no? Time out.
Yeah, Matt Stafford don't.
Time out.
Did Jared
Time
Goff-
out. Every record that Calvin Johnson has, did Matthew Stafford
No.
throw him the pass?
No.
Probably
No. No. John Kitna got more yards with him than Matthew Stafford.
Who?
Look, John Kitna. His first quarterback. You go look it up.
career backup.
When they had Roy Williams there. What are you talking about?
Listen.
What? Come on, man, stop it.
Listen,
Yes, John Kitna
What
was
you
averaging
gonna say,
3,000
Kyle?
yards.
Matthew Stafford.
If he's saying John Kitna,
If he got John Kitna getting 3,000 yards, what can Matthew Stafford supposed to get?
Listen, he just better than Jared Goff. That's it. He better than what y'all had. That's all.
That's
Y'all just trading for somebody that's a little bit better, but in the playoffs, he gonna be just like Jared Goff.
let me
He
ask you
interception
that.
boy.
Let me ask you that.
Early because of Matthew Stafford. You know?
Time out.
He picked six
Time
boy.
out.
That's who he is.
Time out. Let me ask y'all this. Just yes or no.
He made me lose my fantasy.
1, 2, 3. Yes or no? Is Matthew Stafford better than Jared Goff?
Yes.
Vito.
Yes.
Yes. That's not hard though.
Mike.
Push.
Okay.
They both in
Okay,
the
let
same
me
boat.
ask
No,
y'all
they
the
both
next
in the same
question.
category.
Let me ask the guys that say yes
One
the
just
next
got stronger
question.
arm.
Time out.
Go ahead.
Time out. Did Jared Goff beat those guys that he talking about in the playoffs?
He did.
Yes or
who?
no? Yes or
Oh,
no?
beat who?
He did.
Yes
Beat
or
the
no?
Cowboys? That's what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes?
So what's your point?
Yes? All right.
So
What
that's
the
saying
fuck are we? What the fuck are we talking
Are
about?
you
Right, did he
talking about?
better?
What are you?
What
talking
are we talking about? If
What are
y'all
you talking
That
about?
means
You take
better.
Eric down off that team. Did he win in the playoff games?
did y'all just
Hold on,
say
you take Eric down off
man?
the team,
Time
he win the
out.
playoff games? Yes or
Did
no?
y'all just say Jared Goff wasn't better than Matthew Stafford, right?
No, that's no. We said.
Hold on.
Matthew
Is
Stafford better than
Jimmy
Jared
G
Goff.
better than
Jared Goff wasn't better than Matthew Stafford, right?
Right.
No, he is. No. Matthew
He's-
Stafford is better than Jared Goff.
Yeah, so Jared Goff isn't better than Matthew Stafford. That's what I'm saying,
That's what we
Kyle.
saying.
Yes, we're all saying the same thing.
Yeah, Stafford's better than Goff. That's it.
That's it. It's only
Right.
listen, it's only about 5, maybe 6
But you
quarterbacks
just
better
said
than that.
you just said because Goff beat
Goff
Cowboys.
beat the Cowboys and went to the Super Bowl.
Is Jimmy G better than Aaron Rodgers? Because we beat them and went to the Super Bowl.
No.
Exactly.
All right then. So that you really can't
No.
fit the logic on
All right,
that.
so I'm gonna stop his whole theory, and I had to go to this. So he just said Jimmy G was the reason. I mean, golf,
Jared Goff.
golf.
No, I didn't
no,
say
stop.
Goff.
You did,
was-
you did.
He said Goff won some games. And
So
I said
in
golf
the playoff
won
game- in
some
that playoff
games.
we
I
lost
didn't
by
say
8 points, right?
I didn't say he was the reason.
The 8 points. That go for 266, 1 touchdown. Golf 186-0.
Okay.
0. Now you look at the Russian,
CJ Anderson
C.J. Anderson.
and Ty Gurley both had a beam.
CJ
Yes.
Yes. Reason why I won
And
my
he's a
fantasy
bowling
game.
ball.
He
Now,
But-
now you go on the defensive side of the ball. Your man,
But
your man
time
Aaron
out.
Donald was just wrecking house.
Time out, Mike.
So if you
I
take Aaron
want
Donald
you
off,
to
what the
I
Goff-
want
Goff
you
do
to
that game?
I want you to show the stats. But I also want the people to rewind it back because I never said what he said.
You did. You said golf.
No, time out. No,
I ain't
Time
gonna-
out. Time
I
out.
ain't
What
gonna
did he?
hold
No.
I'm not gonna hold you to that.
No, Kyle. What
I'm
did
not.
he say?
I'm not gonna hold
No.
you to
No. What did he say?
that Goff was the reason. You didn't. I'm not gonna hold you to that. I'm not gonna
No,
say.
he said Goff was Goff won a couple games in the playoffs. He said Jimmy G didn't win no game. Our defense did.
No, we're not talking. We're talking about Dallas. Forget. Don't get blinded. Let's
Okay.
go to the original conversation.
Which is that? Because you brought up Michael Parsons.
What
we talking
did
about-
Dak do in that game?
He just told
Look
you.
them numbers
He
up.
had 200 in the team, like 2 something in a touchdown.
Okay.
Your man had 100.
And what did Goff have?
186.
And no
So
touchdown.
girl,
Y'all had 2 running backs that had over 100 yards.
Yeah.
One had 115, one had
Your
120.
man was a game manager.
Well, we had no defense at all.
Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, they both played 82, 83 games.
That was-
Dak Prescott 52 wins
Time
as a
out.
starter, Jared Goff 44.
Time
Dak
out.
Prescott losing
Time
as
out.
a starter 31, Jared Goff 37. Dak Prescott tied as a starter 0, Jared Goff 1.
Man got
Dak
tied?
Prescott winning percentage 62, Jared
Time
Goff
out.
54.
Mike, can I stop you?
Completion.
Can I pause you, Mike? Mike, can I pause you? Before you finish, is this not the game where the Rams knew what Dallas was going to be in.
Yeah.
So what
our
the
defense
fuck are
coordinator
we
ain't shit.
reading?
No, I'm telling you
Where-
how Jared Goff ain't shit and Dak Prescott.
What are we talking
not-
about?
You said
The
Jared Goff
game.
was better than Dak Prescott.
This is
Yes, but how
So
many?
how?
How many times
Where?
did? Okay,
Where is this
listen,
career?
listen.
His career.
Time out,
His
time out.
career.
Fuck that. Let's go to that
Dak
game.
Prescott 135.
Let's go to that game.
I just went to that game.
Okay, how much did Dak throw for?
just-
266 and 1 touchdown.
And how much?
186 and 0 touchdowns.
Okay,
Completed 15 passes.
We only
okay.
lost by 8. And y'all ran for over 200 yards.
Yeah.
We only lost by 8.
Okay, so that means he didn't throw the ball. He didn't have to
Who?
throw the ball.
He's a game manager.
Goff didn't
That's
throw.
what
He
it
All right,
didn't have to throw the
Dak
ball.
Dak Prescott got. Hold on, let me go back. Dak Prescott got 135 passing touchdowns, and Jared Goff got 124. Dak
Okay.
Prescott touchdown percentage.
How many
4.8.
wins does Dak Prescott
I'm
got,
glad
and
you
how
said
many
that. I'm
rings?
glad you said that. Dak Prescott got 52 wins as a starter. Jared Goff got 44.
Okay. How many since Sean McVay got there?
No, tell me. So, let me ask you about Dak Prescott when what's your
Time
name?
out. Time out. Time out.
Jason Garrett
Time
hurt.
out. Time out. Are we going to compare Jared Goff with?
No, we-
with? Are we going to compare Jared Goff one year with Jeff Fisher, where he started 9 games and he was like three
So
for
you're gonna
6?
take away that 1 year?
Are we gonna do that and not look at when he got an offensive coordinator that was throwing the ball? McVay threw the ball, Jeff Fisher didn't.
Yo, my
So
man,
are we gonna
That game
look at
had
that?
that game y'all
Jason
played the playoffs.
Garrett.
Y'all had
we
Big
had
Ben.
Jason Garrett. What are you talking about?
What
Jason
are you?
Ga-
Look
Mr.
at the
Clack.
attempts. The attempts. Let's look at the
I'm
attempts.
glad you said that. Let's go to the.
Are you changing narrative again?
No,
That's
we
what you're
not.
doing. That's what you are.
I gotta take a piss.
Jared, listen.
Jared, go hold. I'm about to kill him. Dak Prescott.
Tell
Let me
me.
just say that because he said go to
Yeah.
the 10. Dak Prescott completions 1879. Jared Goff completions 1756.
For the
Dak
season?
Prescott's attempts 2,820.
Is that for the season?
That's
the
career.
career?
No, no, no,
2,824.
Time out.
Jared Goff.
This shit.
2,976.
Time out. Time out.
He
Time
thought
out.
for more
Time
and he did
out.
less.
Time out.
What?
Kyle, stop
He ain't
it.
Listen, he just
Time. No. Time
66.
out. Time out. Kyle, I want to
Jared Goff
talk.
ain't shit. Why is you arguing with Jared Goff, man?
I want to talk to you, Kyle.
Hold on. Here go the biggest one.
Time out.
Dak
Let me
Prescott,
talk
50
to
interceptions, Jared
Kyle.
Goff 60 to 63.
Let me talk to Kyle.
Talk to me, please.
This shit that Mike is showing us is a smoke screen, right?
What they say right there?
It's
Game
career
winning
stats.
drives.
What that say?
Okay.
What that say? Game
Huh?
winning what? What's the
Okay.
numbers? No, speak it. You
Seven.
Look at the screen.
Game
Look at the
winning. Game winning drives. 17 Dak. 9 Jared Goff.
Stop it, man.
How many playoff games has Dak
Stop.
Prescott won?
Stop it.
That's all I'm gonna ask
I
y'all.
had one run.
Yes or no? How many playoff games?
Over rushing too? Because he couldn't
Let's
get
go.
rushing.
So what?
Let's go off wins and
So
losses.
Golf got one.
Wins and
three.
losses? Okay.
Let's just
Well,
go.
Golf got 3.
How many
Asking the wrong
playoff
question.
wins is?
No, you're asking the wrong question. How many times has Golf been to the playoffs?
How many?
Hey, once.
No, Jared Goff.
How many
Jared
times has he been to
Goff
the playoffs?
been there more than
Twice.
Dak
No, how many
Prescott.
times has he been to the playoffs?
Twice.
How many runs has he
Twice.
been to?
Once he went to the
Twice.
finals, and once they got booted. Twice. Dak Prescott been in twice. Jared Goff had a better defense both times than Dak Prescott. Yes or no?
You play basketball, right?
Yeah.
How many? You played for Mansion.
Yeah.
How many seasons out your 4-year career?
I played 2.
You played 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I played 1 for Franklin, came over to Mansion, and then had to sit out.
What I'm saying is, we know how it is when you have your own team.
Mansion,
Right.
you don't have your own team.
What I'm saying is, you know what it is to have your own team.
No. That's
Time
no
out.
point.
What I'm
was
asking
the
you
man.
is,
That was Reese's team.
what I'm asking you is, Mike, I want to ask you solely different.
OT had his own team.
Let's take the Mansion players. Let's take everybody that you played with in the pub league for them 2 years. Who is a guy or 2 or 3 guys that said if they had their own team, they would be the shit? Like we talk.
Me.
Who else?
What you talking?
Who else?
They had their own team?
Like if they no, they didn't have their own team, but if they did have their own team,
I could run down a whole list of people.
okay, just give me you said you give me 2 more.
From Gratz. You talking about if you talking about older people that did DJ from Mansion. If he had his own team, he'd have averaged 40.
Okay.
The ball for FLC, the ball Zach E. Smith.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
He
Zach.
That was the shit.
What's the jumping nigga that played for y'all?
Tyreek, Reek Wire.
Yeah, Reek would have averaged 30 somewhere. I mean, but the thing about the pub, before, and I would say this, before they went states, when it was just the pub, remember, the pub,
Right.
we wasn't allowed. My
Right.
last year in the pub, that was the last year that the pub was actually the actual pub. Like, we didn't play against the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do none of that shit.
And none of them charter schools.
You had to load up.
Right.
And you got to realize, like a Mansion, you got 8 neighborhoods that go to one school. You're
Right.
gonna be loaded every single, and that's not including the people that's coming in from out of town. I mean, from outside the neighborhood. That's
Right.
coming from Germantown.
Right.
So you're gonna be loaded. People don't realize this. Playing for Franklin, because I played for Franklin my freshman year. Playing for Franklin and Mansion, you realize, yo, this
So,
shit is different.
so let me ask you one question. Out of the guys that you played with from Mansion, how many you would say, like, it was this guy that should have made the team, it was nice as shit, that guy,
A
or
lot of people.
like, just
yeah,
give me
your
a
team was
just give me a round off number. Yeah, your first year playing with Mansion, how many?
I get no lie. The first day of cuts, I'll never forget it. The first day of cuts, I watched 10 niggas I really thought was making the team walk out the gym. That's the first day of cuts. I'm looking at this shit like, ain't no way in hell I'm making the team.
Okay.
10, because remind you, like you said, you got some people that's in the streets. The coaches know who. So they not going to allow certain people to come around.
Right.
Like, for example, my point guard, my first year on the team was Martin Bonaparte, which later became the problem child on Anwar. Nobody
Right.
really knew who Martin was at that time. But this is the level of players you got on this team. Nobody. That's what I'm saying. When people say, like how y'all just said, Reese had his own team. It's hard for me to say that when you still got Aaron Brown there that's averaging 25. It's just nobody's paying attention to AB shooting the ball
Right.
from half court.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because you played
So was
high
it
school
OT team
ball.
when Reese got there? Because Reese became the leading scorer.
It was
What
OT team, then it became Reese team.
No, I'm talking about that year they won the championship when it was OT and
That
Reese.
was OT team.
How
It was
many people
OT
on the shot?
team.
That was OT team. dog.
That was
Oh,
OT.
who was MVP of the championship? OT.
Yeah, because OT had the most rebounds, but who had the most points? Reese.
We talking about points plus rebounds
Just
plus
saying.
assists. We not
But-
talking about just
what
one
I'm saying,
thing.
but that's what I'm saying. What Mansion,
The
this
man-
shit
What
so
makes
loaded.
you the best player, Mike?
What makes you? It's a variety of things. Scoring don't make you the best. player.
Okay, let me. I'm just
It-
asking
it-
you. What
it-
make?
it
Just give me a
makes you the best-
definition, because I'm gonna come down the line.
That makes you the best player, in my opinion, is a motherfucker that can honestly contribute everywhere around the board. So if you on a team, you don't got to average 30, but if you averaging 20, 12, and 6, and the nigga's only averaging 30, I can't say he better than you. Because
Right.
he's only scoring the ball. He's not defending like you. He's not
Right.
rebounding like you. It's like when I use the argument with Giannis, I can't use Giannis ever gonna be better than LeBron for one reason. He don't shoot or pass the ball like LeBron. I don't give a fuck how much he score or rebound better than LeBron. It's still parts of the game that he can't touch LeBron in.
Okay.
And they know I hate fucking LeBron.
That's my first time ever hearing him get LeBron.
I hate him. And no,
But that's what I want to get to.
what?
I want to get to the LeBron hate
Yeah. So
from this guy over here.
so
Me?
yeah.
So you can be the best player in one aspect, but that don't make you the best player of the team. And
Okay.
I agree with that.
From afar, like that does not make you the best player of the team.
I
people
agree.
say, like I said, that year when people say Reese was the best player, well, it was his team. I'm trying to tell you, Delton Morgan Hines have a different say so because Delton was averaging. It's hard to tell.
Reese team, man.
But you look at the. I get it.
The
Reese
impact.
was destroying it.
Reese's impact.
Hear me out. Reese was destroying it. But when you got a big man on your team that's averaging 22 and 15, he got something to say to that.
I just
That
know
was
my
Reese's team,
my
bro.
last year, 03, that was Reese's team.
It was Reese King. Why? Because Reese
I know
is
that.
is the name you heard. Like for example, you look at Cardinal Doherty, right?
Right.
That year, most people now will say it was Kyle team. Because
Right.
Kyle got the name. Cardinal Doherty in high school,
Right.
nowhere near Kyle team.
How do you get
Right.
the name though?
Say it again. No, I said over
Right.
time.
Yeah.
In the NBA,
yeah.
name
I'm
one.
glad you
name
said
one one team that has a player that's so called the man, but he's not the man.
the man that's not the man.
Yeah, like how you're saying.
That's not the best. That's not the best player on his team.
Yeah.
I give you one, but everybody gonna argue. And now it's go with Golden State. I'm going with Clay. To me, Clay.
You know, when you open the door, you gotta pull it, and when you walk out, pull it behind you.
Because what Clay does on both ends of the court, Clay can score just as well as Steph.
Right.
Just as well, but Steph can't play defense like Clay.
He can,
Right.
but nobody has a bigger impact on the game than Steph. Steph got
With that long range shoot, but when it comes to shooting, I believe
Clay can
Clay's
shoot
better.
long range shoot, but
He choose not to.
Steph changed the game.
He did.
Nigga,
I'll give
you ever
that.
heard Kendrick Perkins say if it weren't for Steph, I'd have been in the league a couple more years?
No,
You know why?
Again, I give
He
you
changed
Steph,
the game.
But because you changed the game,
And look how good they playing
I'm
without
asking,
Clay.
you asking who's the better player on the team. Yeah, you changed the game, but on that team, I would say Clay because of all of what Clay does. Clay is asked to score. Clay is also asked to guard the best fucking defender. I mean, the best person on the opposite team too.
Right.
Which makes you. If we all know basketball, playing defense is 10 times harder on your body than playing offense.
Yeah, but on offense, he doesn't do half the shit Steph does. He just stands still for the most part. Steph never stops moving.
Because that's Steph.
Steph goes to the basket way more than him.
Because that's Steph's game. That's what Steph like to do on all. But he don't got to. The nigga just show you. I can give you 50 with dribbling the ball 11 times.
Okay. Well,
I ain't got the
Steph
run
gonna
around.
give you 50. He gonna give you 9 rebounds and he gonna give you 8 assists. Clay not gonna give you that on the regular.
Yeah, but again,
He can
Clay,
now.
But Clay
he
got.
don't.
But the difference is
He
Clay got to
can.
sit there and guard James Harden on the opposite end. Steph ain't got to worry about that.
That's true.
He got to guard the Damian Lillard of it. But Steph ain't got to worry about
But you
that.
know what? That's a half-ass excuse because this other dudes like fucking Kawhi and Paul George when he had his own team that guarded the best player on the other team and still gave them numbers up. So
But
I ain't trying to hear that.
But that's my point. What's ain't still give up numbers. Clay still give up numbers.
Right.
He's not like Clay just doing one side.
Look at Golden State without Clay. They're number 1 in the fucking league, dog.
I'm not arguing it, but he still got a team with him.
Who?
Regular season.
Who
Can I
else?
say regular
Wiggins,
season?
Draymond,
Can I
number
say
one
that?
pick. He still got a team.
Can I say regular season? Them guys ain't
Wiggins and
gonna show
Draymond
up when
just
they count.
average players.
Wait, in the
They
playoffs?
good average
Yeah.
players.
I got them if Wiseman come back and Clay come back. I got them winning it.
They definitely will.
They may win it with Clay,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is they team right now that's constructed.
What?
Don't give them extra credit because they win a game or
You
two
gotta
there.
give them extra credit because they winning.
They nice.
You
They
gotta
got-
give them
This
extra
shit
credit.
early
they just
season.
They just came from the
This
playing
shit
game.
early
They just came from the
season,
playing game
baby
to
boy.
the number 1 seed.
And
Right
not
now.
to mention,
that
think
shit.
about who's on his roster. A bunch of D-League players on that playing season.
Stop
Yeah,
that shit,
them
bro.
boys is-
They gotta get extra credit. They second best player ain't playing, and they number 1 in the fucking league.
Yeah.
Stop it, bro.
That's extra credit, dog.
I got
Stop
Think
it.
about a team like the Lakers that's fully loaded and they ain't even in the playoff
Shit.
run right now.
So let me ask y'all this before we wrap it up. Who's the best two-way player in the league?
Two-way?
Two-way. Defense, offense.
I'm gonna probably go with Giannis.
No, I'm gonna probably go with. That's kind of hard because Giannis don't really guard the perimeter.
Yes, he do.
No, he don't.
Yes,
Have you
he
been
does.
watching? Nigga, they broke it down when they show 9 times out of 10 he not even guarding the best player on the other team.
I know he wasn't guarding
Last
KD
year?
last year.
Period.
Last year?
He
Period.
wasn't guarding KD last year. He
Period.
was-
Last year?
Period,
Are we talking
nigga.
the careers?
Period.
Stop
Nigga,
it.
Kendrick
And I don't even
Perkins-
like Giannis.
Listen, in the Joe when they showed it, they showed in the playoffs every series. He doesn't. The majority of the game, he's not guarding the best scorer on the other team.
Who guards the best scorer?
Either Middleton, and
Middleton
now that they
was
got
on KD.
fucking
No,
Nah,
I'm talking about on everybody's team.
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. That don't give me that excuse.
That's
Michael
it.
Jordan was doing that shit.
Kawhi, time out,
Kobe,
time out,
Kobe,
time out,
Jason
time
Kidd
out,
did that shit.
time out. Listen
man.
to what he said. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, they on the same fucking team.
They weren't always on the same team.
who's-
He had.
I'm saying now, who's guarding the best guys in the league? right
They
now?
are because fucking Kawhi not even playing.
But it's
Go ahead, Mike.
my
'Cause
name.
this
He's
guy.
there, but I don't. I want to say he got to show me a little bit, but he's right there because I don't got Kawhi.
It's Kawhi. I think
no,
might be the best.
I don't got
two-way.
Kawhi because Kawhi don't play enough games.
But when
Yes.
he's
So
playing,
I'm-
when he's playing,
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Who you
play
got,
so it's
Mike?
hard when you always the fuck rusted, got enough
Yeah.
rest, and everybody else the fuck tired. So it's
Nah,
hard
I
for
ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Nigga, I got done playing back to back, and you been sitting home all day, and you want to step on the court. That makes it
Sit
different.
down too,
That
then.
make
Fuck
it
you
different.
talking
No, everybody ain't got the option.
about? That means you ain't that nice. Fuck is
they
you
ain't
talking about?
They ain't got that option.
I'm
Who
just
you
not
got,
saying
Mike?
Kawhi's disappearing.
I say
He
Devin
do
Booker.
in the four.
Devin?
Devin Booker play both ends of the court to me.
He not even their best perimeter defensive player. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Bridges is.
No,
Their best
he's not- but
defensive
he's-
player?
Yes.
But he's not. But Bridges nowhere.
He's
near
not their
touching
best,
any
they
more.
offensive
He
player.
asked me,
No, he's not. He's saying
who's the
two-way.
best two-way?
Chris Paul is better two-way better than him.
Nah.
Yeah,
he's
he's
not a better offensive player than that.
Better two-way. We said two-way.
Chris Paul,
is a better
liability on
defender
defense,
and
bro.
damn near as good as
Time
offensive.
out. Time
Devin
out.
Booker
Chris
just
Paul
as
is
good
a
too. Devin Booker is a
liability
defender.
on
That's
defense.
what I'm saying.
Chris Paul.
How big is your TV? Because obviously you ain't watching.
My
this game.
TV standard size, but
Your TV must be this big because you can't
Yeah,
see. Chris
so
Paul is
I-
not a liability on defense.
he's
no.
not.
No, it depends who he playing against.
All right, Kyle, Mike. Before we wrap it up, who y'all best players in the NBA right now?
How much you mean?
How many we got?
How many we get? How many?
One
we get?
guy.
Who's the best player in the league?
right now.
Stephen Curry.
Stephen
Wardell
Curry.
Curry.
The chef.
Who you got, Mike?
Pot.
Oh, KD. I ain't the fuck we talking about.
K-Day.
KD, the nigga that can't be guarded.
Okay,
Curry. You can't be guarded.
Mike.
Yeah.
Who wins the chip this year?
NBA?
I'm scared with these nuts. Say hello, y'all, so I don't get in trouble.
Hello, y'all. We out here, y'all. We not.
But if, like I said, if Wiseman come back and Clay come back and they what they was, I got the Warriors winning it.
Over who?
Beating on
Brooklyn. Because
Okay.
Kyrie coming back. I don't think nobody.
Rookie of the year. Who you got, Kyle? Because we didn't ask y'all these questions.
Rookie of the year?
Who rookie in the NBA?
Shit, I think I would change my rookie.
Who?
rookie is
boy
left?
You got the
Cleveland.
kid from the Cleveland?
I don't remember who
Boy
the
from
rookies
Cleveland be
is.
cooking shit.
Who the rookies? I can't remember who they was. I can't.
I originally had the boy book night, but he don't get no time.
Yeah, I can't think of.
I honestly haven't even been paying attention to the rookies yet.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna pay, and
You got Jalen Green, you got Cade Cunningham. Those are the main
I
two
don't
guys.
really start paying attention until the
I
stretch.
had Green,
Because
but
in the beginning
Book
they
night was
still
my-
green.
my
Like to
best.
me, they still just playing
Yeah,
off
I
of
don't know.
I'm happy to be here. To me, that second.
Who's
wave
the
of
best
season-
player in the NBA right now?
LeBron.
you just said KD.
Look,
You just said KD.
No. So that's two parts.
Bro.
So playing right now, like actually playing, is LeBron. But who's the best player in the league is KD.
Steph Curry is both.
Steph Curry.
Playing the best right now and the best player in the league.
I
LeBron
will
is doing
agree
some
with
shit.
you, Vito.
The more I watch it,
No, he's
y'all
snapping
know I
right-
hate this nigga.
He's snapping right
It's,
now.
it's horrible.
Who you hate?
He hate
LeBron. I can't stand that nigga.
Just like this. But
Just
y'all,
like him.
y'all twins.
And
no,
it's-
no,
it-
no,
man,
no.
you
Time
know
out,
if
time
I-
out,
if
time
I'm
out,
saying
time
LeBron
out.
is
Y'all brothers.
Time out, time out.
No, but I got my own bias.
Time out. I don't want
I'm
it
gonna
to
tell you
say.
why. I'm gonna tell you. I know why
I
he
got
hate
my own
LeBron.
bias.
I don't know why you hate
Tell the
LeBron.
people.
I don't hate
Let me
LeBron.
tell you why he hate LeBron.
Why do he hate
Because in
LeBron?
2003, when St. Vincent St. Mary played Mansion, LeBron dunked on him.
No, he didn't.
So that's why he don't like LeBron.
No, the fuck he didn't.
You know what I mean?
I'm the only nigga that can stand and say they jumped toe to toe, the nigga ain't get dunked on.
Yeah.
Please jump toe
Why
to
not?
toe. You grab nigga out the
I
air.
ain't,
Yo,
nigga, that's
when
still toe to toe.
When I
My
tell you he fucked LeBron up, he fucked
what Jason Terry look like?
Dead body.
Fuck y'all
Fuck
tell
him
you.
up.
Ain't no it means about me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. LeBron tried to raise on him. That's why he don't like
But
LeBron.
back to the
I
ranch.
don't know why.
Steph Curry, he got the best record in the
Steph
league.
Curry.
He's playing better than everybody.
LeBron not that good.
I would
bro.
give-
Y'all got to
I
stop
would
that.
he's playing great
see what LeBron
basketball.
doing right
But
now?
lately,
You see
this
what
nigga
KD doing?
LeBron,
KD
and the
doing
thing
right
is,
Look at the teams that they got compared.
nigga, LeBron team, them niggas is
They's better than what
No,
Steph
the
got.
fuck they ain't.
Yes, the fuck they
Not-
are.
No, they ain't.
On paper, they
AD
is.
ain't shit this year. Russ need to go to fuck
They
head
still
somewhere.
got better
No,
players.
no, AD is the reason LA ain't shit.
No,
it
AD ain't shit
It
this
ain't
year.
Russ. It's AD.
No,
They need to
Russ
trade
ain't shit
AD.
either.
No.
Russ ain't shit either.
Trade AD.
No, Russ is
Trade,
nice.
no. If y'all was the
Russ
fuck
in the wrong
smart,
spot.
if
You would
y'all,
trade
if the Lakers
LeBron.
was smart,
I'm trading AD
I
soft ass.
promise you, if the Lakers had any fucking brains, and was smart in any sense, it's two motherfuckers I would trade right now for
LeBron, one of them.
No. I said for Westbrook. Give me John Wall or give you motherfucking Marcus Smart.
I'm not no John Wall.
Nigga, you tripping.
John Wall's done. You seen he can't even jump like that no more.
I don't need him to jump.
He-
He's better fucking shooter than this bum ass nigga,
he
and he gonna have less turnovers.
Westbrook way faster.
No, he not.
Get to the bucket.
All that don't mean
Right
shit
now.
when they the ninth in the division.
Westbrook not better than John.
That nigga
Wall.
averaging 6 turnovers a game.
Who?
Westbrook.
So?
So, And 3 of them coming in the fourth quarter. Y'all talking about the fourth?
Man, give me.
I agree with
John
you.
Wall ain't
Mike.
better than Westbrook
He
right
not.
now.
He not right now.
I
Give me
agree.
Sabonis for AD.
Nah, fuck all
Yeah.
that. Y'all
A
blind.
lot of people for AD.
Give me
Fuck you talking
Sabonis.
about.
Y'all
I go get my 3 back. Then the 3 I really trade for that nigga. Fuck you talking about.
AD ain't right.
Steph
Oh,
playing.
AD done.
Steph playing with less talent than
Been
all them dudes. They
AD
number
got
one
what he
in the
wanted.
league.
AD got everything that he wanted. He got his ring. He got his money. AD going down. In my opinion, he shouldn't be Hall of Fame. But AD going down in the Hall of Fame, he
They
done.
giving that shit to anybody now.
No, he going down for the simple fact he won it with the Lakers. That's the only reason why. If he didn't win it with anybody else, he wouldn't have been Hall of Fame. I don't think.
Steph playing with less talent than all them
Steph
guys.
Curry.
Not right now. I can't
Yes,
say
he-
that.
yes,
the
he-
talent
yes, he
that the Lakers got ain't good.
I said all them guys.
Who
not just them.
your best player in the league
Right now,
right now?
Steph.
KD. Overall, KD.
Negative.
Negatron.
Steph numbers be all over the board.
So who KD?
Not like Steph though. And KD's playing down low off the
But
ball
KD
too.
ain't KD is not the primary ball handler.
Who is?
Who
James
is?
Harden.
So what's
Mr. Tap.
Who's the primary scorer?
And
KD.
And he playing with.
Okay,
and
that's
he's
all that
playing-
matter.
And he playing with Harden.
Exactly.
That's
Steph-
all that matters,
Steph
though,
ain't got his
Mike.
man, Switty.
Nigga, this ain't the same Harden.
He's still better than what the fuck.
No, it ain't. No.
Who better on going to say than her?
Nobody.
Nigga, this Harden this year.
Nobody.
See, we going off.
Nobody.
Again, we're going off of this
Say it
year.
again.
We're not.
Nobody.
No, because y'all going off of y'all want to go off a body of work.
No,
and I get that.
people
We're
don't
going off
break
this-
Yes,
Nigga,
that's how you can
James
go
Harden's
off.
averaging 8 points in the beginning of the
Who's
year.
better than James Harden?
What?
No.
Nobody.
He's averaging more than fucking James Harden.
Did we just establish that the amount of points that you average doesn't make you better?
What? All right, and what was he doing on the offensive side? Nothing. And on the defensive side, we know he a liability.
So what the fuck is Wiggins?
Wiggins ain't gonna get liability on the defensive side of the ball.
Why ain't he? Who the fuck he stinks?
Nigga, first of all, he don't guard nothing, but he don't get cooked like James Harden.
Nobody.
What y'all talking about? James Harden don't get fried?
Wiggins is better than James Harden right now?
Yeah, nigga, fuck y'all talking about? James Harden ain't shit this year.
Nigga,
Andrew
stop
Wiggins
it.
ain't
Nah,
What's James Harden doing this year?
I might agree with
What's
him
James
now.
Harden doing this
Time
year?
out.
He's a
Time out.
superstar.
I might
Wiggins ain't
agree
over
with
there
Mike.
trying to be a superstar.
Did y'all hear me? I might agree with Mike.
We know you. I know you gonna be
Okay.
right. You've been hyping up
James
Andrew
Harden,
I may
Wiggins.
agree
James
with
Harden
him
can't
now.
get to the line. He ain't been shit.
He better than
And
Andrew
I still
Wiggins.
take
It ain't
him.
Nobody.
Nah, that boy ain't right.
That boy better than Andrew
He
Wiggins.
better, he better than Andrew Wiggins. Always.
Y'all not taking it.
I don't know about he better than
Y'all not
Andrew
taking
Wiggins.
stuff on no fucking KD.
Who? I am.
I am.
Y'all niggas tripping.
I am.
I am.
You tripping.
I don't know about he better than Andrew Wiggins though.
No, he better than Andrew Wiggins.
Nah, I
I'm
don't know
taking
about
Steph
that.
over everybody. Steph
Ain't no way in hell.
has a bigger impact on the game than everybody.
That's true.
KD?
Yes.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas tripping.
You tripping.
I agree.
Nah.
What you talking about? Steph get to the
You
basket.
can't stop this nigga.
You can't stop Steph.
You can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Shoot that shit from anywhere.
Anywhere.
And KD can't.
His range ain't better than Steph.
And then you
No,
get
he
the
just
point.
don't shoot that shit
Because
first.
his range ain't
Yes, he
better.
can.
No, it ain't.
He has hit from that range plenty of times.
Excuse me. I said just because he has done something doesn't mean he does it better.
What do you mean?
Steph does it better than anybody
How?
ever.
No, he don't. He don't do it better than Dame.
What the fuck?
What the fuck y'all talking about?
Say nobody again, please.
What? Dame shit from deep.
One time, not like Steph. We didn't one time with nobody.
Nobody.
Dame shit from deep.
So,
Dang.
Steph is the deep man.
No, Gilbert Arenas is the deep man.
Come on.
Steph
Man.
started.
Gilbert.
Gilbert Arenas started that shit.
Steph
Action.
Gilbert Arenas started, and Gilbert Arenas is the original.
I would say
Shoot that shit
T-Max
back, and I'm
is-
gonna turn my back.
Okay.
and
I
walk
say
away.
T-Max started that shit.
No.
Fuck no.
But he ain't fucking. He ain't fucking with
Ain't nobody
Steph.
fucking with Steph right now.
Steph, I got Steph number
I'm
one.
going with KD.
He don't affect the game. much.
KD, Steph, who y'all got, people?
Listen, let me
I
tell you how
got
much.
Steph.
Let me tell you how much Steph affects the game. They was number one defensive team 2 years in a row. You know why? Not because they actually was better defensively, because they was running the score up so bad, running the gun on niggas. Niggas trying to keep the pace with them. That meant their team was scoring as the average. They was used to average. That's why their points was down. They made them look like they was.
Oh,
the best.
and one of them years KD was there.
They won without KD,
man.
my man. Fuck is you talking about?
And they had to go get him to win the
They
game.
never did.
Yes, they
They
did.
won without him, so all they had to
No,
go get him
that
to win
was
the game.
Draymond. No. Who called? Who? They called him.
Did they win without
They
him?
called
Did
him.
KD win without them?
They called. Yeah, they got their asses
Did
whooped.
KD win without them?
No.
Exactly. Did they win without KD? Exactly. So they
Why
didn't need
KD
him.
didn't win? Look who the fuck he was playing with. The nigga that's destroying the
That
Lakers right
sounds
now.
like another excuse.
Who was destroying the league right now?
About Westbrook.
No, them niggas was hurt.
It don't matter. They was
shit
they
matters.
was one
That
foot.
shit
They was
matters.
one foot
That
away
nigga's
from the.
Everybody was hurt last year. That's why Giannis
hurt.
and them won.
They was hurt.
That ain't why
That's
they
how
won.
they won.
That's
why Phoenix got to the championship because
Who
everybody
would've
hurt
beat
over
them?
there.
Who would have beat them?
Brooklyn would have beat them.
Brooklyn. They lost because it's
Stop
baby toes
it.
on the line.
No, I'm sorry. If they was all
James Harden, Brooklyn.
No, if Kyrie
And James Harden was
James Harden, Brooklyn.
When he played, it was KD all by himself.
If Kyrie and James Harden was there last year,
Right, they would have
James
never
Harden came
beat.
back and couldn't do shit. He couldn't even walk.
Right, that's why I said they would have never beat.
They would have beat Brooklyn if they was healthy.
No, they
I
wouldn't.
mean, they would have beat the Bucks. Yeah.
My man,
No, they
would have
wouldn't.
beat the Bucks. They was one toe.
Listen to what I'm saying
Bucks
is.
didn't even make the championship the year before that.
Listen to what
And
I'm
they lost
saying.
the worst
Talking
teams in
about the year before that, right?
Yeah.
Everybody that on the team you named was getting smacked around.
Who?
All of them.
Oh, who you talking about?
The whole
The
team.
Bucks?
That's who you named.
Yeah, you said the Bucks was getting smacked around?
No, they got smacked around the year before that.
That's who you named, right?
To a team with less talent. So this is the point I'm making.
The team with less talent.
Yes. No team, none of them, the team the Bucks lost to didn't have more talent than the Brooklyn team if they was all healthy.
Oh, not that you saying less talent than the Bucks. No.
No.
Yeah. No, and even with that, KD was right there.
Yeah. With a
Who-
with James
Time
Harden on
out.
the leg.
Is this the Bucks team that you saying had my man on it?
Who?
The guard. You're a lefty.
Who, Holiday?
No, the
No.
lefty.
Brogdon.
Brogdon.
He didn't play them last year, did he?
I said, is this the same team you
No,
talking
he didn't
about?
play with them last year.
I'm out here.
Yeah.
Go creep.
Don't creep.
Get on out of here.
Get on out of here. After you said all that.
T-Mac still second
But listen to what
Fifth
I'm going to
best.
tell you. I'm
Fifth.
not going to talk about second, third best, but if the playoffs ended right now, football ended right now, I think Dallas would go to. I have a better chance to go to the Super Bowl than my Rams.
They going to the Super Bowl.
Than my
The
Rams.
team
Bowl
around
bound,
is going to
baby.
stop this.
We here.
It's not a team on this earth.
Kyle, you going to talk heavy too?
Let's go.
Let's go, Kyle. Talk heavy.
That
Let's
front
go.
10 we got.
Us.
The best player
I'm not
y'all
stopping
got
that.
is
Stopping at
Micah.
what?
If
The
Elijah
only
Mitchell
player
play
y'all
us,
have is Micah.
We
got
don't
a
want rest
squad.
in the league.
They
Micah.
ain't play us.
We got a squad.
Micah.
Y'all don't want this shit.
Micah.
We got literally 10 deep on that defensive
Micah, that's all y'all got.
Nobody stopped that rescue.
Who else y'all got?
Dog, all 10. You talking about? All 10.
Gregory.
Everybody that gets in.
Was Gregory there last year?
Yeah, he had
didn't
10
play
sacks
that
last
much.
year.
Yes or no?
He had 10 sacks last year.
He ain't play that much.
Okay, so he was
He had 10
there.
sacks last year.
Okay, you
And
saying
before he got hurt
you
this year,
saying he
already
was
leading in
there? You saying he didn't play that
No,
much?
he was there, but he was
Before
out.
he,
Okay,
before he got hurt
alright,
this year, he
let-
was our leader in sacks too. You know that, right?
Okay.
So ain't like he not balling. He wasn't balling before Micah and with Micah.
Y'all can't fuck with us, though. So I don't fuck
Man,
with
y'all
Just
better
saying.
get in the playoffs and then come fuck with us.
And Vander has been balling too.
'Cause
We
ain't-
there though.
He ain't.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking
Clint,
about him.
we
This
know
is
he
the-
ain't
Y'all
Well, you
this
ain't
shit.
getting it.
This shit different, Kyle.
Just on your
This
back.
shit different. At the end of the day, I'm your boy Brown. To the left of me, I got.
I'm your boy Vito.
Kyle.
Mike in the building.
Until next time, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C note, and we'll holler at y'all.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da.